waiting for that opportunity with full defense. Let's go for it. That's 3 stacks of defense break. Can we finish off the Kino? We have a shield on it. Alrighty, let's switch back over here. Make sure we got Agent Smith. Welcome everybody to the tournament. I appreciate everybody joining us. We are going to be hosting the first North America Brawl tournament here. We did just recently merge West and East Coast, so there's definitely going to be a little bit of friendly rivalry going on between some West Coast pals and some East Coast pals. But we are one big happy family server now, and we can definitely do something like this. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody coming out to the stream. Make sure to like the stream, and let's get the stream out there to more viewers. Along with me, I'll be your host, TopherSmurf. I also have my good friend and co-host, Agent Smith, over here. Go ahead, Agent, and introduce us to a little bit about what we're going to see.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're here today for some exciting Brawl Arena matches. We have the 32 participants that are going to be doing the first round of fighting. It's going to be a best of 3. We're going to be watching a couple of those matches. Obviously, we can't get to them all, as they will all be going simultaneously. Once we have gotten through the round of 32, we'll move around to the round of 16. We'll be taking a look at more matches in there. And then we're going to move the format through. The round 3 is going to be best of 3, semifinals, best of 3, and the finals, I believe, are going to be a best of 5. It's going to be fun. I think it'll be fun today. We're going to see a lot of LDs, so if you don't have those, get to enjoy watching some nice light and dark units on display today.
Indeed, yeah. So last tournament that we hosted here on the channel was an RGB only tournament, meaning that we didn't have any LDs, and we also didn't have any one-punch monsters that were being used in that tournament. But this tournament, we do have everything up for grabs. So you can use all of your wonderful LDs, you can use all of your one-punch man monsters if you have them. So we're really going to get a sense of the meta. We're going to get a sense of how to pick bans. So I'm hoping you guys learn a little bit of something from some of the top level players that we have today here in this tournament. So we definitely do have some extremely high level players. Let's hop over here to our tournament participants. You guys can see some of the names here. If you have a favorite that you want to see win this entire tournament, make sure you go and show them in chat. Show some love in chat. All right. Make sure to type out the name of your the person that you are looking for. Or if you just want to go West Coast, East Coast, you can do that as well. And root for your favorite West Coast and East Coast player. I will be able to see which ones are West Coast and East Coast. So we're gonna have to see which ones come out on top. So I think
I have no idea who's West Coast.
Right?
I don't have any clue.
A lot of new names. Agent and I are over from the East Coast side, so a lot of new names that we've seen popping up. But some names that we've definitely heard of in the main Discord. So, all right, I think we are ready. So, real quick rundown of how this is working. Let me hop back over to Duocaster. Real quick rundown how this is working. We have 32 total participants. For the sake of time, we cannot watch all 32 matches. We are going to host 2 featured matches. This first one you see here between Shilla and Ycuz, big names over on the West Coast side. We will be hosting 2 matches, one between these 2 guys and then later between Thevin and Total Diablo. The rest of the participants are hosting their own matches and submitting screenshots to the tournament organizers, so that way we can keep the ball rolling from there. All right. So I think we are pretty much ready. We're going to have Ycuz and Shuzilla here. Go ahead and ready up. And we'll get started with our first pick ban. This is a best of 3, so all of these rounds all the way up until the finals will be best of 3. And then the finals will be best of 5.
To the best of my knowledge, we're going to see some LDs in this match.
All right. We are hopping in here to our first match between Shuzilla, which several times has been one of the highest power Soletas over there. Switch over to match here. And we got Ycuz.
We've got Ycuz sporting, of course, the Orbia. So interesting choice. We'll see. I know Wycus has all of their characters leveled and geared pretty well. And of course, Ophelia first pick, not surprising. Response, Lynette Lima. All right, well, there's that.
Here we go.
Will we see the Kraka Jaeger coming out as well? I don't know.
Ooh, the Hathor. One pick.
Hathor is a fun pick. Sleep is actually quite powerful, as we've seen in the past. Praha, also a solid unit. Light Monkey, excellent unit.
Along with Ophelia, too. Man, this is going to... Ooh, and the Kraka. There it is.
There's a Kraka. There's a
What a
Kraka
combo.
and the Nagong. Maybe the Nagong. I'm not sure what the Nagong really does here, to be honest with you. I would like to see a Wind Paladin. I think Wind Paladin. All right. It's not bad. It's just Soletta already has built-in revive, and you've already got the Kraka, so I'm not really sure that I like the Nagong pick there. I do like that Ethna pick there.
We love Ethna.
We do love Ethna. This Lynette's a must ban. You gotta ban Lynette. You can't let the Lynette through. It's oof.
I think it's a strong, strong ban on either side. Ethna, yeah, sniping out the Orbias and the Solettas for sure.
I get that, but you have a little bit of protection with the Ophelia.
Yeah.
And well, he bans out his own Ophelia, and he bans out his own Lynette. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is going to be maybe a little bit more of a less
All right,
of a
Agent,
snipe match.
take it away.
A little more of a slog match. All right, here we go. We're going to be building to some ults here. I know that the Soletta is going to want to try and pick off that Lima or that light pumpkin as quick as they can. We've got defense breaks coming out. We've got the clearing from both Lima and Ariel. No defense breaks out. We got a defense break on Kraka. He may try and focus that unit. If he can get the Kraka down here, he'll have the Nagong though. He's got the double revive. A double revive comp, still not as strong as it used to be, but quite good. There goes the Kraka. We still have Nagong on the field though, so revive is still on the table. Kraka is not completely gone.
No, it looks like Wycuz's Orbia.
Wycuz's Orbia is gone. That is it. Nagong will be able to bring back the Kraka, and Shuzilla might be able to take this right back. That's it. Yep, that's it. Quick victory from Shuzilla. That is surprising. Wow.
Yeah, super surprising. Oblivion obviously showing itself to once again be the powerhouse debuff in this entire tournament.
Oblivion is just too good. Does the Soletta Dark Weapon, does that have Oblivion?
Yeah, that one's the one.
Oh man, yeah, that's tough to not ban that. Tough to not ban that. Okay, we've got Ophelia again, first pick. Not surprising. Let's see how they change up their drafts here.
Very similar starting up. See if they change up anything.
There's an Elenoa. There's an Elenoa. Oh man. That's we've got double Oblivion on the side of Wycuz coming out. Tessa and Ethna. We'll see if Shuzilla maybe wants to respond with some immunity or cleanse. Okay, we've got the Water Beetle Knight, whose name escapes me at this moment. Sir Neptune?
Yeah, Neptune.
Sir Neptune, yeah. Neptune and Kraka, of course. Kraka's insane. Light Panda. Interesting decision.
Yep. That one goes out.
Interesting. Okay.
Just aren't always dangerous, so that gets banned.
That does get banned. It's too, the defense breaks and the Oblivion and the burns are too good. I like the self ban on the Tion Lang. Wycuz is going to be looking out to snipe something fast, and if he doesn't get it, he's going to be on the back foot here. So we're going to see where he's going to find a defense break, look for a kill, maybe on the Soletta immediately if he can get it. Oh, nope, it gets cleansed out. Lynette cleansed up, immune. Oh no, there goes the Ethna. I think that's it. I don't think you can recover from here. Unless you can get, oh, he got the Soletta down. He got the Soletta down.
Wow, okay.
That's what we were looking for. He was looking to get that Soletta picked off. If he can wrap up the kills, he does. Light Monkey is not going to be able to solo against this Lima. I don't think so. I don't think Light Monkey could do it. I think this is it. Wycuz is going to take this match.
Yep. Both players just really understanding that, the summoner is the weak point in a lot of these comps.
Almost every time, especially when you're both damage summoners like Soletta and Orbia. You're definitely going to be looking to snipe out them over a monster most of the time. All right, we've 1-1.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm glad that we got a little bit better match. I was worried a little bit that we were going to have quick matches here.
Hey, it got close there. He got the defense break in, and he was getting burned down, but he managed to get it cleansed off. I think that Lima is what's able to pump out those cleanses. Okay, there's the dark ban. I like this a lot better. I like banning out this Sletta's dark weapon. I'm sorry, they switch sides. Orbia's dark weapons ban.
Yeah.
Okay, Ophelia first pick maybe. If he can, yep, takes away the Ophelia. That's pretty good. We're gonna see Uzilla's gonna go with Light Monkey. Maybe try and pick something off from Wycuz. Maybe that Tessa or the Ethna. Okay, goes with the Louise.
Okay, always strong.
It is a good pick. It is a solid pick. Of course, Lima. Locking in Lima, Lynette isn't the worst thing, but I don't know that Shuzilla has Lynette, so maybe you don't have to pick it so early. Light Undead. I actually just got her last week. I have to see how she plays out. Eleanor, Juno. Oh man, I would have really liked. I really would have liked a Josephine there at the end.
Juno is always a strong pick into Orbia. Just the amount of debuffs Orbia is able to drop down. Tessarian and Ethna. He's looking for that summoner snipe again.
He's looking for that summoner snipe again. I would have potentially liked a Juno here because he went a little bit more defensive with the Light Undyne. And the Cracker to wrap it up, a solid pick always. Well, we're going to have to see what they ban out here. I don't know how you can let the Eleanor through, but it's tough. The Light Monkey is also very tough. And so we've got the Tessa ban, the Light Monkey ban. We'll see what the self bans are. And because this looks to be more of a bruisery match, you know, we've got the Ophelia, we've got the Light Undyne, and the Ethna. The Ethna is going to be the key. If Shuzilla can kill the Ethna, he's got this. If Wycuz can kill the Summoner, he's got this. We're going to see how it plays out. Who can land those defense breaks once the immunity drops here first?
Zilla with the Oblivion. Holy moly.
And he's gone. He's gone. That's it. He got that snipe. That Ethna hits hard. Oh, wow. And that's it. Just like that. And that's how quick these matches are. It's just looking, once that immunity drops, you're just looking for that initial defense break into your burst. And that's gonna be it. This is all just cleanup on Wycuz's end. Definitely a lot closer than I was expecting, though. Shuzilla really put up solid drafts, solid fights here.
Yeah, it just really kind of shows you the weakness points, you know, especially with the Orbi and the Soletta. Just being so squishy. It's just really hard to not counter that.
Squishy with Oblivion is the problem.
Yeah.
Squishy, when the Oblivion and the defense break lands, that's it. And that's why Ethna's so dangerous. Well played to Wycuz. Well played to Shuzilla. Very well done.
For sure. Wycuz was definitely the favorite coming into this, but Shuzilla really showing his strength there. So congrats on that.
Yeah, really, really well done.
All right. We are resetting up a new lobby real quick so we can hop into the next match, which as far as I'm aware, let's look at the participants list real quick. We are looking at Thevin and let's see if we can see him, the other guy here. And Total Diablo, I believe. Or no, it is Thevin and Total Wild.
Yeah, it's Total Diablo. Diablo, he's pretty well known in the Sky Arena community. I remember him.
Yeah.
So good guy, solid guy. West Coast, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah. Both of them. Thevin, as far as I'm aware, is our free-to-play hero. So that's going to be a really cool one to watch.
Baker Summoner's brother, I believe.
Yeah, Baker's Good's younger brother. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we do have a new join code here.
Well, I'm going to need that information. Jeff, you got that information for me? We're going to need Jeff to bring out the new code so that I can join.
Yeah, I will get that to you in just one moment.
I don't need you to get it to me. I just need Jeff to get it to me.
Jeff, that's true. Jeff. We need Jeff to be doing his job.
Yeah, I was surprised Lynette didn't do quite as well as I was expecting there. Maybe some changes in terms of the more bruisery meta, and maybe there's easier ways to deal with her now. Thanks to the introduction of Paladins, and Paladins changed a lot.
278. I'm going to type it out here in our Discord.
All right.
So you got access to that.
I do have access to that.
All right. Excellent. Let's hop back into our next round here. So we will be, we do have Enoops on the side doing some stats for us as well. So it's going to be really cool here in a little while. Once we get through a couple rounds, Taking a look at some of the stats from Enoops, really get a showcase of what's actually happening in the meta. All right, so we have on the left here Thevin, which is going to be our free-to-play hero, up against Total Diablo. Now, I only know a couple that are free-to-play. I'm sure there are other that are also free-to-play, so I just may not be aware of it. If you know in chat, make sure to let me know, and I can go ahead and announce that here on the stream.
I am 100% free to pay to not have to do things. So
That's
I
right.
do.
That's right. Agent Smith is free to pay.
I'm free to pay. I will farm IRL and pay a little bit of money to not have to do things.
Farming those IRL crystals.
That's what I do. I farm IRL.
All right. Heading up into here, we have Thevin has banned the Illinois, and Total Diablo has banned. Why is he escaping me? His name, the Dark Bomber.
Dark Bomber, yeah. I'm not. It is escaping me as well. I know Dover. I know all the other ones. Malacca. I cannot think of the dark ones.
Bearing, there it is in chat. Thank you.
There it is. Thank you. Who was that? Tay.
I should know too, because I've gotten smashed by a bearing quite a few times.
Bearings are nice. They got that silence. Okay, so we've got fire weapon from the Cleef. We have got light weapon from Soletta. Soletta's going to take first pick here. Okay, we've got Ophelia first pick. Oh, okay, light. Maybe he knows that he has the light monkey. Hasn't locked it in yet, though. Ophelia is still pretty good. Kind of hard to not take Ophelia first. Yeah, he does have the light monkey. Okay, light monkey, Lynette.
This has been the powerhouse duo that I've seen. Some combination of Ophelia, light monkey, Lynette, like monkey. Just, it's been crazy recently.
And of course, the quality response, double paladin. You know, it's. Ooh, we've got. Is that light archer, or is that light?
Light. Yeah, fire. Or the fox.
Chammy, I think is her name.
Yeah, something like that. Chimea is the dark one. Chammy, the light one. Yeah. This one I've seen pop up quite a bit as well. Chammy, I've seen pop up quite a bit.
There's that Ethna. I love Ethna. Ethna's so good. Ethna Juno might be seeing the Josephine come out here. Might be seeing. There it is. There's a Josephine, and potentially immunity would be pretty solid here. A Raul. A Raul.
Oh no, Shazam.
Oh no, Shazam.
Oh no, Raul.
Oh, okay.
Gotta pick a color, man.
Raul. And the aerial. Not bad. Solid unit. Okay. We're gonna have to see where the bans go out here. I would ban out the Ethna on Total Diablo side, and probably that. Oh man, that's tough. I think the Josephine or the Ophelia, depends what you want to do. Is really what you ban out here.
Yeah. I know in the RGB tournament, it was all about the Josephine Juno sort of figuring out who's going to get what on that one. But now we're seeing at the first match, it's really about those damage dealers sniping out the summoners.
And there's the Lynette ban. So he's going to ban out the Lynette, which means he's 100% keeping all of his cleansers. So he might ban out the Raul here. Or the, yeah. He's going to ban out the the Luis. Okay. All right, Topher, you've got this one.
All right, here we go. So we got Raul is going to be our fun one that we're going to watch here. We got Thevin on the left side here, and we've got Total Diablo on the right. So far, I think it's going to be a little bit slower match than before. We do have Oblivion on Thevin. We'll see how crazy that Ethna and Monkey goes. Monkey's got a lot of debuffs on him. Thevin over there definitely has a lot of protection with the composition that he's running, so we'll see if it helps him out. Ooh, Total Diablo is so low. He's already popped his Endure. A lot of his monsters extremely low as well. Block beneficial effects from the Raul is going crazy. That was a pretty fast combo with Total Diablo going down so quick. So, oh, Light Monkey is down. Ethna is down.
That's it. That's it. Raul's
I mean,
just gonna spam buff block.
You know, Cleef and Aerial, that is a team for sure, but it's just not going to be enough.
It's a team. It's not the team.
We do have a ultimate. We'll see if he can snipe out anything. Everything on Thevin's side has just got to be so tanky. There's just no way you're going to burst through anything.
I don't know how he's going to pull off a defense break to really capitalize on any kind of damage. He just doesn't have a way to defense break. Even if he weapon swaps here to something like a water weapon to maybe get a freeze off, you know, to pause these units from just continuing to pump up shields. Not sure how he's going to be able to do it.
It's just going to be that slow death, honestly, on Total Diablo's side. Aerial's going to keep him alive for a long time, but...
One of the units has destroy, so... it will in fact be a slow heat death of the universe.
There goes the
Total
clip.
Diablo.
Yeah. Really solid teamo there from Thevelin's side. Remember Thevin, our free-to-play god. Obviously, we love a good underdog story, so we'll see how that plays out for the rest of the tournament.
I mean, the man stacked on LDs for free to play, so you take it.
Hey, we'll take it.
You take it.
Free to play does not mean it doesn't have broken LDs.
That's right. That is not what free to play means. Free to play means you have not spent money.
Wait, didn't you say free to play is battle pass, right?
Yeah, free. Well, yeah. If you just buy the battle pass, you're still free to play. So
that's right.
Okay.
There you go.
You actually need the battle pass to play. So.
All right, that is our first match between Total Diablo and Thevin. We're going into match number 2. Total Diablo will be on our left side here. First picking. We'll see how this goes again. Alrighty, looks like we are readied up and off to the races here.
Right, free bans remain the
Same
same.
as...
I believe they stay.
Yeah, they have to stay throughout the match. You have to pre-ban before you get into a join lobby.
Yeah, that is what I thought. Okay, light weapons both banned out here. I believe Total Diablo gets first pick here.
Yep. Left side should always be red team, so first pick.
Thevin has that light monkey, so he doesn't just have 2 LDs. Because the Thevin flashed it earlier in the first match, if chat would like to recall that. Yeah, we do see the Ophelia, of course. Ophelia Luis.
Yeah, really strong. It is Summoner's War Paladins, so we're going to see a lot of Paladins.
Thick thighs save lives, as
Indeed.
they say. And the thighs of the Paladins have saved many lives.
Indeed. They're going to continue to save some lives this tournament.
Okay, we do see the Ethna. We're going to follow that up with the... Okay, Lynette. That's pretty good. And there's some more LDs proving to chat, once again, that Thevin does not have 2 LDs. Thevin has many LDs.
We now have Raul and Dark Monkey.
Dark Monkey. Songse Lao, I believe is his name. Raul, very good though with the buff beneficial effect block. Not seeing any Beast Riders, interestingly.
Yeah.
They're not super powerful, but I would have been interested to see a mix in there of at least maybe a Masha.
I think we're going to see some,
block.
But yeah,
maybe
just
later.
not a lot.
Maybe later. Maybe we'll see an Archer or something get filtered in here. Ooh, Huahi.
He's going to need that extra damage out of the Ethna. Because as you know, Cleave plus Ethna just isn't quite as much damage as those Soletas and Orbias to take out there.
You're not wrong.
So that extra attack up, securing those defense breaks should be helpful.
And heals. Heals are nice also on there. And the Josephine last pick, of course, to counter the Juno.
All right.
Triple Paladin.
Triple Paladin meta. Ophelia band on the right side, and the Lynette band on the left.
This light monkey is probably going to get through then. Yep.
Both heavy damage dealers. He doesn't really have any root, extra root though, without the Lynette.
It's really going to be up to who can cleanse faster. All right, Topher.
All right, Thevin on the right-hand side here with the Dark Soleta. We definitely have a tankier comp here with Thevin. Total Diablo definitely going for the kill comp, trying to take out that Soleta. He's just got really no other options. A lot of defense breaks on the... Raul and the Luis are very low right now with defense breaks. Raul's about to go down, got that invincibility up right before the Raul went down, but there it is. Raul does go down. That's a big one. Raul being down. Luis is very close as well. Total Diablo really showing the strength of like a very heavy DPS comp here.
DPS comp with good sustain is tough to beat. Especially with that Ethna being able to constantly swapping back and forth, getting those third skills off.
Right.
Just stealing that invincibility.
Wow. Okay. Total Diablo coming in here for the second round.
Nice. 1-1.
We do love a 1-1. We do love a 1-1.
Good matches today. Good matches.
All right, we're going up for round 3.
Match point for both of these participants.
Indeed. We'll see how it goes. It's a good match.
Yeah, they're gonna have to change up. Evelyn's gonna have to change up their draft. I'd like to see. Some immunity. Immunity is be very strong. Maybe trying to steal away that Ethna.
Yeah, he's
If
going to
you
have
can.
to. That super high DPS from Total Diablo just was able to hold out long enough to get a bunch of kills.
It's just that defense break Oblivion, and you just burst down that unit.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like Total Diablo wasn't going for the Soletta, which, you know, as we saw last match, was kind of the win condition. In this case, he doesn't feel like he's able to take out the Soletta, so he's going for the units.
Soletta didn't have defense break there. The
Mhm.
Louise and the Robo both had defense break on them, so it was the time to just take the opportunity and go, which is another skill that, you know, really good players have, is just recognizing where the opportunity is, being able to see all this stuff on the screen as it's flying out at you, and then taking advantage of those defense breaks. All right, we do have Ethna Lynette from Total Diablo.
Got another strong opening with the Ethna. He knew the power of the Ethna last time.
Diablo's looking like he's just gonna try and burst down Thevin again. High damage comp coming out.
All right, Paladin meta once again.
Double Paladins. I'd be curious if Total Diablo... Oh, we see our first Genos.
Nice.
We do love a good Genos.
We love our Genos boy. Genos is my favorite monster. Thank God I got him during the time.
Indeed. And we have Praha coming up from Thevin. Praha's pretty good. I don't see any immunity and only one cleanser from Total Diablo. And Chammy.
All right, got the Chammy, got the Ariel. Ariel's always a solid pick for Cleef. It's like Cleef's best friend.
It is. He's your best friend. He's gonna pick you up when you're out at Denny's at 2 a.m. and you've been drinking too much. All right. Oh, we see our first
Yes!
Beast Rider. There's a Masha. Okay. Do you see the Masha? We're gonna have to see who gets banned out here. Almost certainly, yeah, I was gonna say almost certainly Lynette is gonna get banned out. And the Praha ban, interesting.
Yeah, Praha, we've seen a lot of good Praha play, so I'm not surprised.
Okay, and the self-ban on the Masha. Unfortunately, no Masha will be making it, but we do get Genos action.
Yes.
It is Genos time. All right, Topher.
Genos go burr. Here we go. My favorite part of every match is watching Genos go burr. That's if Genos can stay alive. Ooh, that Ethna defense break got very low there for a second. We got the cleanse off from the aerial. Looks like Thevelin's side is looking pretty healthy. I don't see a lot of damage coming out over on that left side. But Genos has yet to start to wind up. So once Genos starts winding up, we're going to see some heavy damage out of him. Ethna still looking very weak with the defense break. Ow. Okay, yeah, both damage dealers are gone. That is just the risk you run if you don't pull off that heavy DPS comp early.
If you don't get your defense break and you don't get your damage off early, that's just it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this whole round goes to Thevin. There's just absolutely no way the Cleef pulls it out at this point, but we appreciate it.
GZ. No, now I am a Cleef main, but I don't think we can solo from here.
We do love a good Cleef main, Giga Chad Cleef main, but solo potential is not there. Honestly, out of all summoners, I feel like Soletta has the most soloing potential.
Yes, with the self-revive is quite nice. Oh, GG to both these players. Well done.
All right, let's head back over here. And my black box. Alrighty, we're going to be hopping in here to the next round here momentarily.
And yes, if anyone's having issues, Topher, I don't know if you're streaming on Twitch as well.
I am not.
Okay, he's not streaming on Twitch. I would just refresh. I don't seem to be having any more issues on the streaming end, so just refresh when you guys see this. There were some issues earlier. It seems to be cleared up now, so.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, just the nature of these things, running so many programs on one computer. Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
All right.
Okay.
So for this next round, so that was our round of 16. Let's hop
Do
over real quick.
we have everyone through there?
I
We
think
do
so.
almost everyone. They still got That's
Let me
yeah, that was the last one.
let me hop over here. It looks like our first round here, round 2 actually, is going to be between Night Rose and Salty Stark here. That'll be our first round. That's going to be match number 17 up here. So we'll hop back into that in just a second. And then later, I do believe we're going to be watching the match number 24, which is Phantom Hack and Momo at this time. So it looks like we're about to get started here. And we will hop back over and get ready for this next match. All right, so Salty Stark, one of our West Coast Twitch streamers. Make sure to go and follow Salty Stark over on Twitch. He streams pretty frequently and definitely a top player over there on the West Coast, so some good content over there. All right, let's hop into the match here.
All right. The pre-ban. Oh, there it is. The Jean pre-ban.
Ooh, yeah. I was expecting that to be a pretty popular one.
Ain't nobody want to fight Jean. Okay. Got one Orbia, one Solana. All right, there it is. And Ophelia first pick. Man, I'm gonna look. You know what? I am gonna look at those first round stats. Let me see. Who is first round stats?
Loving this Salty's outfit over here with that the miner hat on the top. I have not seen that.
That is kind of cool.
We got Night Rose on the left with the October Halloween festivities here.
Halloween theme. Let's see. About 50% of the time, Ophelia is picked first. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, I'm sure those stats are going to keep updating as we're going.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I'm not surprised, though. Ophelia's going to stay at the top, most likely.
Yes, she is.
All right, we got some pretty cool stuff being picked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. And your best friend, the one that I can't beat, Fire Monk.
Beast Monk, yeah. Kumar, my boy Kumar.
That's that one always gets me. Ooh, we got a Barbara.
There we go.
We have the pay-to-win Barbara.
Yep.
I don't need to say anything else about it.
Nope.
All right. We've got the ban on the Barbara and the Isis. Okay, we're going to have to see what the self bans are. I believe the light pumpkin is that Dusky or is that the dark one?
I always get them mixed up.
It's one of them. It's one of them. It's tough to remember every single name of every monster in Summoner's War. But all right, we are going to see some LD action here from the light pumpkin.
Good old light pumpkin.
Okay, all right, here we go. Ooh, immediate strip into buff block.
Ooh.
That's Sleda got that cleansed off though. Kumar was able to also heal up, so that was good. He got those deep. Oh, Light Monkey. Light Monkey's gonna go down. That's it. Light Monkey down. Ophelia Oblivion right now. Usa was unable to get that immunity off in time. And Salty Stark took advantage of that and was able to pick off the Light Monkey. So that's the main source of CC here gone. I believe this is now just going to be a slug match. If Orbia can pull off a good defense break into an ult on the Soletta, they have a chance here.
Yeah, he's going to have to be swapping some weapons, though, in order to grab that defense break.
He's going to have to swap out some weapons, and we do see the swap to the water weapon.
It's OP.
Okay, and we may see defense break coming out here. Got the freeze. Still just not quite enough damage coming out here. And we've got an ult on Salty Stark's side now, who's going to be looking for the opportunity to pick off either the Orbia here or the Ophelia if possible. Looks like that ult was popped and they were able to survive. We do have buff block on the Orbia. That's it. Orbia's gone.
Yep. Good old buff block, man.
Kumar. That's the one that gets me every time. Kumar will do it to you.
First match goes to Salty Stark over Night Rose. Let's hop into our next match here in just a second.
Really solid draft there. I liked both of those drafts. It was just a matter of the opportunities there during the match, who could win.
All right, hopping into our next one. Cammy Jean, the same, obviously. And here we go.
Yeah, the bans remain the same for the entire course of the match.
Yeah. It'd be kind of nice if we could swap, you know, pre-bans between each one.
Oh, you can in Sky Arena.
Right? So
Pretty nice. It's their tournament mode actually is specifically designed for that. So maybe we'll get that in the future. We've got Thick Thighs, Save Lives, Double Paladin, Draft into Light Pumpkin. And we've got the Aerial, we've got the Light Monkey, and Kumar, and the Pay-to-Win Barbara. So the drafts are virtually the same.
yeah.
The only difference really being that Louise.
What does Night Rose got to do differently in this case?
I don't know. We've got. I think you have to ban. You have to rely on your cleansers and immunity and ban out that Kumar. And Salty Stark just needs to really take another good stripper or buff blocker to really seal this in. It's neither, but it is a good support monster. That is a Molly, I believe.
Oh yeah, Molly OP, man. That thing built on a good build, healing so much per second.
Self bans out the Molly, so I don't know. It's gonna be tough if Kumar can just keep landing those buff blocks. Night Rose is gonna have a tough time here. We're gonna have to see whoever gets those opportunities first on those defense breaks once the immunity drops. Okay, we do see the root coming out. We see that. Easily cleansed up by both the aerial. It's just slow, steady back. We do see defense break coming out on Light Monkey. If Night Rose wants to focus that Light Monkey, that would be the time, but just not being able to get any damage. And there goes the Light Pumpkin. Not being able to get enough damage on the back foot there and just lost out on the Pumpkin. Unable to get those cleansers cycled fast enough. Do see a lot of debuffs though. It's just all CC though. It's not heavy damage. So I'm not sure how Orbia can capitalize on it unless just continue to CC them. That's a good ult. That's a good ult. We've got Soletta low. Nope, just quite healed up. Light Monkey, Kumar. No one. Up there goes the Light Monkey. Okay.
Yep.
It's a match. All right, so it's not out of this yet. If that Kumar can get burned down here. Oh, nope, not quite. Just not quite. Those Oblivions keep landing from that dark weapon from the Soletta. And it's just going to be this one's going to be about building the ult, building to the next ult, seeing how we can get there and who can get there first. It's neck and neck right now, both of these players. Probably looking out to get that Kumar down. Maybe a chance on the Orbia here. Orbia's down. That's it. Yep, I saw that. Getting low, getting burned down, and that was it. And I do not believe the Thighs will carry this match. And that ends Night Rose's day.
Unfortunately, Night Rose really had a really great showing in his first round of 32 up against our previous champion, Dax, I believe. Let me hop over to our standings real quick and kind of check that out. Seems like there was a little bit of an upset over there.
Oh, Dax got knocked down?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was a big one.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Night Rose.
Congrats to Night Rose. Dax was our previous RGB champion, so that is quite a showing there from Dax.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, from Night Rose. All right, I think we are setting up for our next fight here, which is going to be a big one. Phantom Hack versus Momo. Momo is one of my guild members, so congrats to Momo being in this tournament.
Indeed. Phantom Hack and Momo. I know who Momo is.
Phantom Hack, I believe, came from West Coast.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, we got Cleef, we got Orbia. See how it goes. I do like that Orbia outfit.
A battle and a duel from the beginning of time. Cleef versus
Indeed.
Orbia.
Water Orbia ban. That's not a bad idea, to
Phantom
be honest.
is East Coast, actually, so I'm seeing it in chat.
Phantom is East Coast. Okay. I have not seen them previously.
All right, make sure in chat, guys. Make sure to let us know who you're rooting for. We got Momo versus Phantom Hack, Orbia versus Cleef.
And to everyone's shock and surprise, Ophelia is the first pick. We see the response, the Wusa, and the Josephine. going very tank heavy early. Momo may want to go more aggressive here in response. We do see a Lima. Of course, we're going to take the Lima if we have a Lima. Oh, God. John. I'm not sure if Phantom Hack wants to go the Destroy route anymore, the Bruiser route. Light Monkey Juno. Again, heavy CC unit on the side of Phantom Hack from Light Monkey. A Chow? Oh gosh, an aerial. Or not an aerial. The light one. Let's escape. His name is escaping me right now. He's literally the face of Sky Arena. Artemel. That's his name. Artemel. I don't think he's super good, to be perfectly honest with you, but here we are. He's not the worst unit in the game, and a Genos. A nice Genos to wrap it up.
Well, good Genos. All right. We do see the Chow. I know we had some chat earlier looking for Chow. Where is our Chow? And he gets banned out immediately.
Immediately, we see 3 LDs, we see a Chow, and we say, that Chow is too dangerous. It must go. So that's the decision that was made. Chow has been banned out. And self-ban on the Lima. I gotta be honest, on paper, I don't see how Momo can lose.
He's got to snipe out one monster. I think the Genos is going to be the one he's got to go for.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough, though.
All Momo has to do is kill Genos, and this is over.
And Genos is already looking a little bit weak. All right. So, yeah, we got full immunity and shields over on Phantom's side, which is looking really good. We already got the Artemel down. Looks like he's going to stay in storage for most of us. Gene, oh, wow. Just Genos just absolutely showing the awesome power.
Damage. That was crazy. Well, there you go. That's how you do it. You just have the best Genos in North America.
That's what it is. Just pick Genos. Easy clap.
To be fair, Momo picked Artemel. And I'm not going to say that directly contributed to their loss, but that is what I'm saying. It directly contributed to their loss.
I can see your feelings on your Artemel is very high.
My Artemel is level 50, unawakened, unbuilt, and that is where he will stay.
All right. Alrighty.
Yes, I wish we could. Wish we could check that.
Yeah, I think we are gonna.
We have to keep moving, unfortunately.
And we also, I think we're not supposed to show runes and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're not supposed to show runes, just due to different guilds. A lot of high-end guilds, a lot of high-end players playing here. So, yes.
So I think we are doing a little switcheroo real quick. I think Momo. I think we're good. There we go. Looks like they're both readied up, and we'll be hopping here in just a second.
All right.
Well, looks like we got a ban over on Momo's side, but
seeing a ban issue. Do have a Garu banned out, pre-banned on Phantom Hack's side.
After this tournament, we'll know who to ban for Phantom Hack, and that's going to be the Genos.
Just never let that man have Genos.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Oh, look, Ophelia. Wusa, Josephine, exact same draft as last time. It comes up with the Lima. Do not pick the aerial. Do not pick it. There, Jean is fine. Jean is perfectly fine.
Yep.
An excellent unit.
Cleansing Destroy. Like, who thought of that?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pretty darn good, man. See the Chow again.
The aerial. Don't do it.
Got the Juno on the right-hand side. The monkey, light monkey, is gonna.
There we go. Takes the Genos.
Ooh.
Takes the Genos away.
If anything, just to ban it himself.
That's right. That's well worth it.
All right, let's see what the final counter of that. Luis.
Louise.
So we're going for the protection composition.
We're going a little more defensive. Momo going a little more aggressive. I like it.
Slightly.
See if,
For sure.
see if that Chow remains the ban or if he wants to switch that to the Lima instead, or the Genos.
That Monkey King over there, really his only main DPS, so that does get banned out. So it's going to be a slow one for Phantom to kill anything, but we'll see what happens here. He doesn't have anything that's primary DPS.
Momo's going to have more opportunities immediately to potentially snipe out a kill right off the rip. The Genos, self-ban on the Genos, I don't mind that. You have Chow or Genos to pick from, and if your Genos isn't ruined quite as well as your Chow, take the Chow. All right, here we go. We're going to see who can get these opportunities here once the immunity drops in a few seconds.
Looks like Momo's going for the Juno. Sorry, go for it.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I was saying Momo was going for that Juno. I was thinking Juno's really their only DPS over on Phantom Hack side of Juno stripping and whatnot, getting into burn. I can definitely kind of roll with that. We've got the Lima very low, extremely low. That's our main protection unit there, so...
Lima's about to go down. That's up. Lima's down.
Yep, Lima's down. That's a big one for Momo. A lot of protection gone. We'll see if the Chow has enough damage to burst down something, but honestly, with Phantom Hack's rune quality, I doubt it.
How do you get through anything at this point?
Nothing. Wusa and Luis, how do you get through that? That is the impenetrable wall.
And the Juno just pumping up the ults constantly. This is well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see as the match drags on. If Phantom Hack gets a kill on the Jean here or the Orbia, that's gonna be it. Almost gonna have to try and build a good ult here and pick their moment.
Yeah, it's hard. Where do you find a moment in between the impenetrable wall of Wusa and Luis?
Yeah, that's a rough one, but we do have the ult, so just looking for that opportunity to drop it. Drops it, just does absolutely nothing.
We do have an opening here. Momo does have an opening. There is no wall up at the moment.
But the ult was already used, so...
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, the Juno is down.
It's the Juno, that Chow coming in with some heavy damage. There on that skill 3. That was pretty nice.
Ult from Phantom Hack, ready to go. He's waiting for the right moment to use it. Probably wants to get that defense buff off of Momo before he does it. Bring him down just a little bit. Oh, I think that ult's going to come out here in just a second. See if Momo can run away.
Run away. Do the thing that Orbia does.
Do the thing.
Do the thing, Orbia. Run away. Oh, no.
That unrecoverable, too. Not able to get up. Oh, yeah. Momo had a chance there.
That's it, though. That unrecoverable, that fire weapon coming in clutch. Not needing to destroy, just the heal block. And that's it.
Yeah. Man, that was a big one. All right, Phantom Hack takes this one. All right, let's hop over to our standings and kind of see where we are at with this.
Yeah, I can look at the stats. I just can't show them to all of you. So yeah, I will look at the stats.
Yeah, we can. Let's pull up some stats here and see if we can't see some of that. Unfortunately, Agent's picture goes away though. So you are here in spirit though, Agent.
I am here in spirit.
All right, let's take a look here. We got some stats here provided by Enoops. So we've got first pick right here. Obviously, you can see that we got 53% Ophelia. Ophelia absolutely kind of taking the show here. We see the Light Monkey King, really a big showing here. Luis and Wusa coming in all very close to each other in pick rate. So far, you know, this is based off of the information that we do have from screenshots and everything else. So far, these are some of the banned rates. Wusa is heavily banned. Ophelia is heavily banned. Chow, Lynette, Juno, all heavily banned. So there's some interesting stats there. Let's head over to the pick rate as well. As we can imagine, we've got Ophelia here, little over 60% pick rate. With Luis, it is a paladin meta. And then, of course, Wusa just adding on top of that shield wall that is provided by all those paladins. The Light Monkey King, I think, is the big LD that we're seeing a ton of. We're not really seeing any of the Ragdoll Jaegers. We saw a little bit of Molly, a little couple of LDs here, but nothing like this Light Monkey King, though.
Yeah, Thunder Shang is just very good. Very good unit. Good CC, good damage. Tough to top. He fills a lot of roles, so
For sure. And then we do have our final one. Win rates are a little bit tough to see right now because you can have one monster picked one time and then all of a sudden, they have a 100% win rate. So this one we'll take with a grain of salt. Let's hop over and see what we got here. We are moving right along extremely quickly. So some of these matches taken quite a bit faster than I anticipated, but that's good though. We guys get a lot of action here very, very quickly. So we're moving on to round 3, our first match up, and let's swap back over to the matches that we have here. First round up is going to be Salty Stark versus a Lid. So this will be an incredible match here. 2 Soletas.
Did we get a look at the bracket? Who made it through?
Yes, let's take a quick look at the bracket before these guys go in here.
Before these guys start, let's get a look at who's made it.
Yeah. So far we got Salty Stark and Lid has made it. Wycuz and Day 777. That is going to be a big match right there.
I want to watch that one. That's
Yeah, so at this point, we are going to be watching every single one of these matches, guys. So all of the round 3 best of 3s, we'll be watching every single one of them. So get ready for some high-level matches. We also have Basically Toxic and Astaris, as well as Coffee Jelly versus Phantom Hack. So some really big heavy hitters coming out here, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So make sure to type in chat who you want to win, and we are going to get ready here with Salty Stark and Lid for our next match. Let's bring Agent back from the dead here.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back, Agent.
That's all I've ever wanted, really, is to be back.
Alrighty. Going into our next match, Lid and Salty Stark. 2 Soletas. It's going to be interesting. We got pre-bans in here. Gene and Ella Noah. Go figure.
Yummy. We do have the double LD ban. Again, I will say that is surprising. We have not seen a single Jaeger, You keep whining about Jaeger.
I do.
I just don't see any Jaegers at the high-end tournament. That's crazy.
It's just me. Evidently, it's just me.
Almost like, cooldowns are far more important, or shields, than damage.
Oh, look at the first picks. What do you know?
Oh, look. Shields. Paladins. Insane. The thick thighs coming in to save all of our lives.
Once again.
And the beta. Interesting. Kitan Deshang, of course, the top-picked LD this tournament so far.
Ariel Nagong. Double revive meta. Ooh, here we go.
And a Savannah. So now this will be, we will have seen every Beast Rider. So they are getting picked.
Salty with his Chiwu. Definitely talked about his Chiwu before. This thing has been pretty good for him in Brawl Arena. But I'm really interested in the whole kind of revive comp going over here from Lid along with the Savannah. That can be really dangerous.
Definitely. Double revives with a Beast Rider. But then you have to be banning out a Luis. He's probably going to ban out the Beta or the Nigong. The self-ban. At least I would imagine so. Yep, there goes the Nigong. So we've got the single revive, the Luis, and the Savannah. Savannah, though, going up against double fire. We're going to have to see how this one goes. All right. Do see both of the opponents. The immunity drops. Soletta immediately dropping down very low. Gets healed back up. Oblivion on the other Soletta. That does get cleansed out. So now it's going to be the waiting game. Who can get that snipe in on a unit without immunity? No immunity on Soletta on Lid's side. Getting a little low. Savannah defense broken. Could
Salty
be time
went
to
down
capitalize.
there. Got his revive off though.
Get the revive off. Official effect block. It's not quite the damage coming out of Savannah that you would want. Salty Stark getting low. Gets healed up. And there goes the Savannah. Of course, we do have the beta, though, for the revive. Well, I wonder if it's going to bring it back in beast form or rider form.
Pretty sure it brings it back in rider form, which is what makes it really powerful.
Very good. Yep, very good. Brings that right back. So Savannah will still have the double form. Soletta getting very low. Salty Stark. Ults.
Huge
Pull
ults.
that off. Just no capitalization there. And Lid just looking very low. Lid goes down, comes back. Beta about to fall. Beta's gone.
That was the kill you needed, was the beta.
I think Salty Stark's got this now, unless this mounted Savannah can get it done. Salty Stark is gone.
Yeah.
Can Louise and Savannah here carry? I think they can. We've got an ult coming out.
Yeah, it's too easy to clean up right now for Lid. Oh, man.
That's it. Once the summoner goes down, that's just it. Lid cleaning up. Looked very dire there for him for a minute.
It did, yeah. Salty really had the upper hand for most of that match, and it just came out at the end there, even with the beta dying. All right. So, first round goes to Lid there.
Very nice. Very well done.
All right, we'll hop into our second match here between Lid and Salty Stark. Yeah, Savannah, I see chat saying Savannah may be MVP of that match. It was definitely kind of a key centerpiece of that.
Very solid.
Whole revive comp.
Beast Riders with revives are pretty good because they come back in that rider form where they still have their beast. So
I think that's the mechanic that's really the kind of the powerful mechanic with the revive. Hopefully, maybe brings revive back a little bit. We do have a little bit of revive, but
a little bit. We have Kraka. We've got some revive
that's true.
units.
All right, we're similar comps on both sides. Honestly, they were very close. And honestly, it's probably just a point of mechanics or a point of timing is where, we do see the Cammy, though.
Ooh, we do see the Cammy. Cammy. I don't know. So we are chaining it up a little bit. I believe Chammy gets special things that happens to her when she gets revived and she gets stacks that build. At least that's the way it worked in Sky Arena. So
yeah,
I imagine it's something similar here.
Yeah,
especially bringing her
read up on her.
Especially bringing her in with a double revive comp. I imagine she gets something similar.
Chat letting us know we got the unfair bear on the left-hand side. First time we've seen him this tournament.
The unfair bear, Fengyan. And we do have Mi Ying, who was my most disappointing LD in Sky Arena. Just an absolute disappointment to me on every level. All right, here we go. Okay, we are going to wait and see, of course, once the immunity starts dropping. Salty Stark getting targeted immediately. It's healed up. Doesn't go down. And Lid looking very protected. Salty Stark looking for an opening. Beneficial effect block on the Louise. Maybe that's the target of focus.
I feel like the Mi Ying really should be the target of focus as the main damage, but it's just going to get revived back.
Salty's gone.
Salty's gone. That's it.
That's it. That's just immediately tunneled down and taken out. Defense broken. And the battle of the squishies. Yep. Salty was squishier.
Very high level play when it's battle of the squishies. You really got to have your mechanics and your timing down.
Yep. And Lid showing why he's so high ranked.
All right, let's hop over to the standings and brackets real quick and see if we can't get a look at what's happening here. We're going to send Agent to the Shadow Realm for a second. And then, so that was Salty Stark versus Lid. We have a big match coming up here soon. That is going to be Wycuz and Day 777. Day has always been top of eligible server until we merged, and I know Wycuz has always been at the top of his server, so it's going to be a big one.
That is going to be a good one.
In the description, guys, you should be able to get the link to the challenge bracket. It's also posted on the Discord. You guys can head over there if you guys want to see the updated graphics and the updated bracket here for yourselves, even if I don't show it on screen. All right, we are hopping back in here to another match. Looks like we got Day already in the match, so that is good for sure. Let's hop back over to, let's check out some stats while we are waiting on Wycuz. It looks like, well, never mind. Looks like Wycuz is in. So we're going to hop back over here to our dual casting. And looks like they are pretty much ready. Let's bring Agent back from the Shadow Realm. There we go.
I'm looking at stats. And we've got 60% Ophelia first pick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
60%. That seems about right.
It's crazy. We really thought that maybe that would drop with some more LD choices, but
nope. Too good.
All right. The two bands.
All right, Lynette and Kitan Deshang, who is the most picked LD for this tournament so far, so makes sense. Wycuz is going to get the first pick here. And he's going to take the Ophelia, unsurprising.
Are we getting an Ophelia nerf next patch? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so because she can be countered. She's just very good. They may change her route a little bit, maybe decrease the time or increase the cool time of getting that skill back. That would be the only change I could see that could be reasonable.
Yeah.
And not kill the unit.
Her. Yeah, because I was thinking like her cleanse, being able to double cleanse is so huge as well as heal, but can't really mess with that. Otherwise, she's dead.
Yep. All right. Waika's going to take the Lima and the Aerial. Day going to respond with the Wusa, the Illinoa, and
Shoo,
the boy himself. There's our Jaeger.
There he is. We know he's got to come out at some point.
There we go. We love Jaeger. I love Jaeger.
All right, I bet you do. I bet you do.
I do like Jaeger. Tian Lang and Chammy on the side of Waika's. This is a tough draft. Of course you gotta ban the Jaeger. Bans out the Jaeger, bans out the Tian Lang. Probably gonna be a self-ban on the Shushu, poor Shushu.
And I think this will be our first like battle of the Goliaths for West Coast versus East Coast. I think so.
And this is gonna be a slugfest. I think
for sure,
because this is a lot of sustain and support.
Already, Day is going to definitely have to rely on his damage out of his cleave because he's mostly gone with a pretty kind of wall composition here. He does have the Illinoa, which is just going to keep that wall up at all times. Day has sided with the water staff with the freeze with all of the CC, so that second skill has been swapped out there. Waika's still looking pretty healthy over there, just kind of popping away. Waika's frozen. And back out. We do have our first ultimate up from Day. We'll see what he makes of it. See if he can get a kill. He is going for kind of the Waika's here. Looks like Waika's switching over to Green Staff to counter a little bit of Day water weapon here. That ult just not quite enough to do much to Waika's Orbia. It did hurt a little bit, but not too much. Just a little bit of a slugfest right now. We're just going to have to wait for some timing, some openings. There's really no, on Day 77 side, other than just ult building and continuing to smash down ults, he doesn't really have any, like, win conditions as far as looking for that opening.
Waika's looking unhealthy.
There he is. He got spell shield up for a second. Shield up. Oh, there's the invincibility.
There goes the Lima.
Puts him back up to full health just like that. That clutch Lima invincibility always comes in clutch.
And look at that Waika's ult just doing absolutely nothing against the wall of Day.
The wall is a good thing to say. Day 77 over on the right-hand side, just healthy as ever. Man hasn't seen a doctor in 20 years. He's just so healthy. All right, we got another ult over on Day's side. Ophelia. Looks like he swapped to the Ophelia. There it is.
Okay, we've got our first one down. This is definitely not over yet for Waika's.
For sure, no.
So is a Chammy on the field, and Chammy has 6 stacks, so Chammy's going to start hurting.
Another ult from Day 77. Waika's not looking healthy at all. There goes Waika's.
Oh.
Orbia's down.
That's it. That's it.
So, Waika's know that there is a wall that he has to bring down, like the wall of Jericho. What does he got to do to get rid of this wall?
You tell. I couldn't beat Day. We used to fight him all the time, so I can't beat him.
I think I beat him like once or twice in regular arena, not even Brawl.
I think your best chance is to you're not gonna out to support him. He has this insane sustain and ability to just take damage. What you can do is try to burst kill something, maybe in a cleave comp. I don't know if Waika's will adjust in that way, but we'll have to see. A little bit of freeze on the game here. I don't know if it's me.
Well, good. It's me too, so we know it's on.
Okay, so it's in-game freeze right now.
Okay, there we go. And we're in. Hey guys, if you're having any trouble with the stream, it seems like YouTube's having trouble today. It seems everything's been good on my end. My stats are doing okay. So if you guys want to refresh the stream, that typically seems to fix it for most viewers.
Yeah, Topher, I've got his stream pulled up. I've had it pulled up the whole time while I'm also here, and it fixed it when I refreshed it about 30 minutes ago. So if you hear that, just refresh. We see double Paladin first pick, unsurprising. I wonder if Waika's has a Nikki. That might be something to bring in here if you have it. We see a Garu.
Yeah, There's the Garu. There's a little bit of strip in there for Garu. I was about to say, you need some sort of like consistent strip to get through that wall, or even like a Genos or something to get through, that wall.
Yeah. Annabelle. Okay. I mean, Annabelle's a good pick.
I think the Annabelle defense break, I think, is really what he's looking for here. Annabelle defense break took him home in the last RGB tournament. Annabelle was sort of a top pick.
Yeah.
Another Jaeger.
Of course, Jaeger. Jaeger every game. Please and thank you. Yeah, we do see the Lima and the Aerial rounding out. I don't know if Wycuz has a Nikki or not. I would have considered a Nikki if we had it here. Be pretty solid against Day's lineup.
Let's see what this final pick from Day is. And the Shushu again.
The boy himself.
We all love a good Shushu. All right. Illinois has been picked over on there on Wycuz's side. Wycuz picking out the Illinois.
Instantaneous ban on the Jaeger. Instantaneous ban on the Illinois. Not surprising. Probably a self-ban on Shushu. Self-ban on maybe Aerial. Or no, you can't really. Yeah, Lima. I don't know.
Lima came in clutch for Wycuz a couple times.
I kind of like that Lima. I don't think I would have banned that. The Aerial, I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna find out.
Looks like Wycuz going straight for the Annabelle. Here we go. Annabelle looking... Yeah, he's definitely targeting the Annabelle for sure. Annabelle's typically one of the weaker ones as far as their build. A little bit easier to get through. Lots of defense breaks over on Wycuz's side. So not a lot of damage coming out from Day with those defense breaks, though. We'll see what he's going to target. Day's going to... Looks like he's targeting the Genos right now. A little bit of combo of damage. A lot of AoE damage coming out. And everything's just healed right back up again. So this is definitely going to be a slog fest between these two.
Garo already at 9 stacks.
Of course he is. He'll get awakened here in just a second. We're at 10 stacks, and there's the Garu awakened form, and he's going to go ham.
But runs into the wall of Day. Absolutely invincible immunity, so it does nothing. No one runs away. No one's scared. We do have an ult from Wycuz, though.
Oh, massive defense breaks coming out over on Day's side. The Annabelle is dead.
There goes.
Garu once again showing his full form and full power there with the orange hair, just ripping through the defenses in the wall of Day 77. It all is about that awakened form.
The one-punch characters coming in clutch. We've seen some good Genos. Now we see a really good, well-built Garu.
All right, Garu is out of his awakened form, giving Day a little bit of a break from some of that heavy damage. But with that Annabelle gone, I don't know. It might just be a slow death for Day over on the right side.
I don't see how he can pump out the damage or defense breaks necessary now to deal the damage with Aerial and Ophelia on the other side.
It was really the Annabelle defense break. That's all we had. Garu at 5 stacks, just kind of building his way back up to 10 stacks and able to take some damage out. All right. Not really doing much there. They had invincibility up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well timed on Day's side.
Indeed. He's really just keeping that Louis Soul Link just for those probably clutch invincibilities. Garu looks like Day is attempting to avoid the Garu this time, trying not to give him too many stacks.
It's going to be inevitable. Eventually, he's going to get his stacks. Wycuz is going to get another ult. He's going to look for a window to snipe out another unit and just slowly burn down the wall of Day. Day have his defense break right now as well.
Yeah, Day's built pretty well. I don't know if the defense break's going to help Wycuz out too much. Just nothing happening over on the Wycuz side as far as, damage. Day's just not able to put out any damage over there.
And nothing really on Destroy other than Day himself.
Yeah, Day on the red weapon. It's about the only thing that he's got. He was able to put out some damage over there. The Wycuz's Orbio was down a little bit lower, but he's going to be healed back up here pretty quickly. Garu is now as 8 stacks. So, back down to 7. Oh, we are awakened. I must have missed the awakened form. So our Garu is in awakened form.
It's trying to go ham, but it's just not quite going ham. The wall of Day remains a wall, but Eventually, something's going to give here. We're going to be ticking down here. HP is going to start... Recovery is going to start being less good. Damage is going to start going up. And that just plays into Orbia's hands.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for those ticks of recovery. That's gonna be what calls it.
Yeah, Luis with the defense break right now, and we have an ult. Gets popped, but invincibility well timed again.
There it is.
Well timed again. Day just blocking the ults of Waika's by popping the invince from Luis.
Pretty big ult from Day. A lot of damage over there on Waika's side, but it's gonna get healed up back very quickly.
It is, unfortunately.
Garo back in Awakened form. This might be the Awakened form that we need to finish this out.
Might be. We are ticking down now. Wusa with the defense break. This is it. He's going to tunnel Wusa. Oh, he gets it. He gets the heal off.
Luis just really showing the power, being soul linked and clutch those invincibilities.
If Day can sneak a kill here, though, he could pull out a sneaky victory.
We got 10 seconds here, so we'll see what kind of sneakiness we can do. Wusa is down over on Day's side.
Wusa down. Day not able to quite build that ult fast enough, just a few seconds off. And that's going to be it. Yep.
That's going to be full time for that one. Day 77, not able to fully...
We draw?
That's going to be a good question for the tournament organizer. I think that's just the way the friend battle is set up.
But yeah, that should go to Waika's, I think. Right?
Yeah, 100%. If we'll have to check with the tournament organizers.
The rules, at least in regular RTA, is that should, because Waika's had more units alive, that should go to him.
Yeah, the draw must be just the way that this sort of setup in friendly battle is just the way they've got it set up. So.
Right.
We'll double check with tournament organizers before I say anything, but I am pretty sure that's going to go to Waika's.
Yeah, it's looking like it was a.
Okay. We did get
win.
confirmation that Waika's win on that last one.
Yep. So it's 1-1 currently. 1-1 currently. So this is match point.
Yes, match point between Day 77 and Waika's. All right, that was a good match. We're finally, I think we're at a point now where we're going to see some behemoths and Goliaths going at it. We're going to see some top tier brawl.
That was a slugfest. Absolutely, no question there. That was a match. And Day has begun building his wall.
Brick by brick, thigh by thigh,
thigh by thigh. We build our paladin wall.
And with the ultimate thighs, the Jaeger thighs.
The thighs of life. Right, Eleanoa, Wusa, Lima. Response out of Waika. Again, Waika's going heavy sustain. Maybe he'll bring out that Chammy again.
Yeah, he's gonna need something.
All right. Seeing a little more aggression out of Day.
Yeah, Day has just been going full wall, typically relying on the power of his cleave to get kills, but up against some of these top players, it may just not be enough.
And the Josephine there to round out that. Isis. I like Isis actually quite a bit. I don't see any immunity on Day's side. Isis is always good into 0 immunity because it has silence and oblivion. Big. Giving you that immediate opportunity to maybe snipe out a kill early if you have the damage.
It's a direct counter to the Kraka for sure. So here we go. Bringing it back in here, Day and Waika's. Waika's opening out with that light beam as usual, trying to get some quick damage. Looks like he's focusing down the Kraka, which makes sense. Day's Kraka looking a little bit weak. Waika's pretty healthy over on the right-hand side. Lots of attack breaks and damage down, so tons of defense breaks over on Waika's side. But invincibility is up, so he's able to last through those defense breaks. Day over on the other side, not as much of the wall to be seen, so really focusing down that Kraka. Waika's really just looking quite healthy all the way through this. Not a lot happening. Yeah, it's definitely going to be another slug match for sure. But that Kraka does get dangerously low here and there, so I know that's kind of been the focus. Consistent attack breaks, though, and damage down over on Waika's side, so not really able to burst anything down with all of that. Lima going in for a bunch of strips. Ooh, the crack is very low. I'm gonna have to do it again, though.
Oh, that was at 1 HP.
No, it did die. I'm pretty sure.
It went down.
Yep,
I thought it had Oblivion. No, the Oblivion was gone. Okay.
You really needed that Oblivion on in order to keep that Kraken dead, but
I thought it did. It did not have the Oblivion. So
big damage over there on the right side. We have invincibility for Cuz, but everything is very low.
At 1 HP, Ice
is dead.
Immediately, as soon as the invincibility was gone, it was at 1 HP.
This is looking really healthy for Day now.
Still anybody's game if this Orbia is alive. Orbia can just come out with that damage and build an ult and just absolutely snipe out this Kraka.
At this point, though, I'm pretty sure the Kraka has her revive back again, if I'm not mistaken, with the cooldown.
I don't know, because its cooldown decreased right now. Debuff, I think. So I don't know.
We'll have to see. Cuz is going to have to burst down something.
Yep,
we do have our first tick of recovery gone.
Yep.
So still a slugfest. We got Aerial Lima, which is a great amount of protection over on Cuz's side. Day just remaining healthy over there. Cuz had some pretty good openings early on, trying to take down that Kraka, but just, too slow. Too much to try to take out that Kraka. It wasn't enough.
Oh, look at that ult.
Yep.
Just immediately
Huge ult
that.
from Day
Oh
77.
my goodness. Day.
He waits for those and just looks for the opening, and boom.
Yep. I've seen it too many times in my own face.
Wow.
And
All
Day, the top of the Velajul East server for a long time, defeats Cuz. I met Cuz. He's a really great person. He's at a lot of Sky Arena events. Going down here though in the tournament.
Dang. Yeah, we knew Day was strong, but really Day just taking the cake here. All right. Let's head back over to our standings. That was that match. Let's hop back over. It looks like our next round, sending... You
better not send me this shadow
room. It's happening. No.
Please.
Let's see. Back to standings. Sorry, Jeff is having trouble over here on the production side. There we go. It looks like our next match should be basically Toxic versus Stardust. Now, I am not a nerd, but that's a reference to Warhammer, is it not? Pretty sure.
I'm a
nerd, but not that deep of a nerd.
So I have no idea. I know nothing about Warhammer.
Pretty sure it is. We're Agent and I are D&D guys over here, so
I'm a Star Wars D&D guy. That's me.
Right.
Give me D&D, give me Star Wars. I've got your back.
All right. It looks like we have our next match is already up. Jeff in the background just going ham with this production, man. He is.
Jeff was very pleased to be let out of the shack today, so he has been absolutely ecstatic running the tournament for us.
All right. Jeff has already got a Stardust and basically Toxic in the arena, and we have a Cleef versus a Soletta.
Cleef Soletta action. All right.
There we go. All right, sound is on. Cool. So Stardust versus basically Toxic. Oh, I think this is Jima. This is Jima from a while back.
Jima?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Basically Toxic. Name change. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Lot of name changes the last couple days.
There were a lot of things that occurred.
I was
server merge happened.
What was I? E_TopherSmurf _3 for about 15 minutes.
That was me, but just Agent Smith. Oh, Ragdoll. First Ragdoll of the day. We love it. Love to see it.
Our pre-bans down here, we do have the Praha and the Kraka.
Praha, interesting pre-ban. Not my first choice, but...
I feel like that's a personal pre-ban. I feel like he's been wrecked one too many times.
May not like Praha. Okay, we do see a Wusa and Garu coming out for Stardust. Isis, Annabelle. I'm not a big fan. I do own Isis. I'm not a big fan of picking Isis when they already have an immunity on the board, because then they can slap another immunity down, and then you're kind of in trouble.
Double One Punch Man OP monsters.
And there's a Juno too to wrap it up.
This is a classic Cleef setup right here.
This is Stardust has like the premium cleave setup right now. All he has to do really is ban out either the Oblivion or the Josephine.
Yeah, the Jopicine's got to be the pick. There's way too much mana up. We got obviously Juno, we got the Garo, and we got the Genos all have that built into their kit. So it's got to be the okay. So it is the Isis ban.
Yep. You take one or two strategies. You either ban out that Oblivion, and you just don't. You sit on a unit and you don't mana gain until you take out that Josephine, or you have to ban out the Josephine and then you have to somehow get your Wusa if it's not banned, or the Ophelia to cleanse you out so that you don't immediately die.
All right, so he bans his own. Now, unfortunately, though, Stardust is going up a Josephine right now, and he's got Juno and Genos on his side. Both have mana up.
I see a lot of water on the other side. I see a lot of fire here. That's not well. Does not bode well. All right, here we go. We're going to wait to see if the immunity drops. Who can get first hit in? And it's looking like we've got defense breaks going out on all the fire units. Basically toxic, though, not capitalizing. Those defense breaks were cleansed out. Ragdoll with the level 6 defense break right now. Maybe that's the target. Looking pretty low. So is the Annabelle. The Annabelle's looking really low. Needs to get that heal. Doesn't get the heal off. Annabelle's gone. Ragdoll looking very low. Genos currently silenced. Not good. Genos is gone. Ragdoll, though. Ragdoll about to drop. Can Juno get this off? Stardust also looking very low. Pop the Endure. Ragdoll, back up. Screen goes blank because I didn't move my mouse. All right. Stardust uses the ult. Does not take out that Ragdoll. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough for basically Toxic here. Just needs to take out a Stardust here. Already popped the Endure. And there he goes. There he goes down. And that Juno Ophelia is not going to solo. Basically Toxic and Ragdoll. And that's it.
Basically Toxic taking the first win over a Stardust here. I don't know. The Juno Genos into the Josephine, not sure that was the pick, honestly, because Josephine directly counters both of those. There wasn't a ton of that mana cost up debuff that Josephine gives. But it might have been enough just to make it a little bit.
It really came down to getting that when he got that Ragdoll low and he couldn't get that kill, and then he was able to counter take out the Genos. That really is what changed the match. So Stardust's plan was working, but it ended up maybe it was a skill issue. I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna find out in this next match. Hopefully, Stardust can learn from last match and take it away into basically Toxic. All right, starting out with the Ragdoll Wusa once again.
Good combo. Good combo with Sky Arena. Good combo here. Isis Garu takes the Isis away. Not a fan. Not a fan of taking it into the Isis into that much immunity that early.
All right. Pretty healthy comps on each side at the moment. Basically Toxic taking the Genos away from a Stardust, knowing that Stardust's Genos is pretty powerful, one of his win conditions.
For sure. We got a Huahi coming out as well. A little bit more stain. It's always good. Attack buff, I think, for Garu would be nice.
Yeah, definitely a lot more damage and total protection with the Lima.
And the Lima. Got the Lima coming out.
See what the final pick for basically Toxic is.
I can't imagine it's more immunity. Maybe some kind of damage or support.
The Ragdoll plus this Letta seemed to be enough damage last time, just barely.
There's the Chiwu with the beneficial effect block and the strip, so that's pretty good.
Very scary up against Cleave.
Especially when going into a Lima, that's a great pick.
All right, let's see what the bans are.
It may be indicating, okay, he does still ban out the Lima, and the Genos is gone. the biggest point of damage is gone. On basically Toxic's side. Stardust, this Garo's looking a bit better now. This could go either way. This could go either way. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah, banning out both of the main damage dealers over on basically Toxic's side. We do have the Ragdoll, so obviously built for damage, I'm sure. West side over here, Stardust, already losing a little bit of health here. We got the Isis going into all that immunity, so it's going to be tough for Isis.
He does manage to get the strip on the Ragdoll, though, and that Oblivion did land, but Luis able to cleanse that off.
Looks like Stardust was trying to go for the Ragdoll there. Was getting him very low. There goes the Isis.
There goes the Isis. Unfortunately, she has been a disappointment of late and is just not picked very often. Good unit on paper, but in this meta, it's kind of tough to bring her in.
Right. It's just pick Wusa, right?
Just pick Wusa.
So Stardust doing the Orbia thing.
Thick thighs, they save lives. Pick a paladin, you know?
Right. All right, yeah. Basically, Toxic looking very healthy over here. Stardust just kind of running for his life over here. Attempting to build up ult, attempting to save himself a little bit so he can come back and hopefully find an opening in the wall that is basically Toxic.
I just put this Ragdoll here, and Wusa, Luis, I don't see how.
Slept on a Stardust, got woken up. We do have block beneficial effects on the Stardust. We know how bad that is. We do have Silence once again. Silence coming out. Stardust just running for his dear life over there. Over on this other side, not much happening with the monsters.
He's got an ult. He gets it. He gets the ult.
It does get the ult. It is very
coming out.
Oh, so close. That Ragdoll is so close.
Almost. It's gonna get healed up though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Now's your chance.
Oh, the Ragdoll is down.
Ragdoll down.
There is a moment.
But Stardust is about to go down. He's got to get healed
block
up here.
Beneficial. Oh, he rolls out just in time. Is he able to stay alive long enough? He does have his Endure. Yep, does have his Endure. Hopefully he gets healed up here with the Ophelia here in just a second.
All right, it's a match. Garu's still on the field. Garu can do things, I've heard.
Indeed he can. Basically Toxic over there missing their main damage dealer now, so I don't know if the Soletta is enough to really bring down the Stardust now.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It's going to be up to looking for those windows where Wusa's immunity shield is down. And
we do have defense break.
Just sitting on the Wusa and just not waiting to use that shield, waiting to use the immunity.
Yeah, can't be wasting our cooldowns on just anything, so they're both looking for opportunities.
So let us sitting on that ult.
Tried. There's a big ult. Didn't quite get as much as we wanted to out of basically Toxic. The Stardust is pretty low, though. He's going to start to feel the effects of the healing reduction here very soon.
He does have his light weapon, though, so he's the best friend of Cleave.
Indeed. A lot of destroy damage coming out on a Stardust as well, so... We do have a defense break on the Ophelia. It's just there's no real damage over on basically side.
Other than Soletta. Soletta's going to have to carry this somehow.
Yeah. Got to wait for that opening. I know Soletta's on the really powerful fire bow, so that definitely has the most potential for, getting a kill. Massive ult.
A lot of destroyed HP. If basically Tox can build up an ult and just catch a Stardust and maybe half health, and burst him down.
Yeah, Stardust is at that point now with so much destroy on him. Just any calculation, any miss move he's gonna go down.
Okay, it's down. The ult was popped, but a Stardust still stands.
This is going to be a nail biter for sure.
No, it's just he is getting ticked down, and it's just slowly, and there he goes.
There it is, man. Just couldn't last long enough, man.
Those recovery ticks down is just eventually the Ophelia becomes less and less good, and just the damage is not even now. Garu, I'm not gonna. I would have left that going. Actually,
we remember Garu.
It's a Garu. I don't know, But probably not. Probably not.
I don't think he has as much carry potential as he used to.
No, but still.
All right, there's a win
GG's.
for basically Toxic.
Well done, basically Toxic.
All done.
Solid games.
GG's indeed. Let's head back over to some of our stats here. That was a Stardust and basically Toxic. And our last match here, I believe, is going to go into Coffee Jelly and a Phantom Hack, sending Agent back to the Shadow Realm where he belongs. And yeah, this will be our final of the, what is this, the quarterfinals? Yeah, so round 3. Last one, and then we'll be moving into the semifinals. We will, after this match, be taking a short break before we get into the semifinals. So make sure to stick around after that short break. But we are going to get into this final match, which is Coffee Jelly versus Phantom Hack. So make sure to spam in chat who you think is going to be the best one. Yes, make sure to stick around as well. We will be introducing the promo code for today, been provided by Comp to us, along with all the prize winnings provided by Comp to us. A lot of in-game currency going to our participants as well as our winners. So I'll make sure to show those off here in just a second. Make sure to stick around after the break, and we will be providing that code for you guys. All right, so let's bring Agent back from the Shadow Realm.
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry. My Shadow Realm version was asking for the code. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
Oh, I see. Yes, code question mark.
Wasn't me. It was my Shadow Realm version.
The infamous code question mark chat.
Code?
Code, please. Code. What is it? The Finding Nemo code? Mine.
Code. Some good, really good matches today.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we are waiting on coffee. So let's head over to our stats real quick. And let's see if we can't take a look if anything has changed. I think it's pretty typical still. Ophelia taking a massive lead here. Massive lead. Let's bring you back. See, I think I can. No, back to Shadow Realm. Oh, well, it's just going to be Shadow Realm. All right, yeah, so Ophelia really taking it a lot here. Wusa, Luis, and the Light Monkey for sure. So definitely a lot of first picks there. As far as bans go, Wusa being banned a ton, Ophelia being banned a ton, Lynette being banned a ton. Pick rates over here. We've got Ophelia, Luis with extremely high pick rates. You know, thick thighs save lives over here. And then win rates, can't look into those too much, but it looks like Wahi Dusky, Masha, Ragdoll, some of those only times they've been used, they've won. But some other units over here, Annabelle, Juno, Kumar also have very high win rates. Yes, it seems like Ophelia is OP. So let's hop back over here, bring Agent back, and it looks like we are into our final match over here at the quarterfinals, Coffee Jelly versus Phantom Hack.
Excellent. We love coffee. Couldn't say that I really care for jelly, but should be a good match. Phantom Hack being from East Coast, is Coffee Jelly, I think it's also East Coast, isn't that correct?
I'm not exactly sure, so pretty sure he is. All right, pre-bans, Light Monkey and Nigong. So Phantom Hack a little bit scared of the Nigong from Coffee Jelly, evidently.
All right, yep. Ethan Deshang and Nigong banned out. Ophelia, first pick, followed immediately by Wusa Luis.
I think we know where the meta's at.
We do. Shield wall. That is the meta.
All right, we got the beta pick. Beta. It's going to be pretty good. It looks like he's going for more revive, which means that he's probably going to go for some damage. And there is the Tessarian.
So always a good pick against a cleave. No matter how much immunity is on the field. Tessa just always bringing that oblivion with every hit.
Some really standard picks over here on Phantom Hack's side.
Josephine, Juno taking them together.
Seems like chat is letting us know this is a free-to-play bout right now. Free-to-play duel.
Oh, we've got battle. Now, are they free-to-play, or are they free-to-play? You know, it's battle pass.
I think it's free-to-play. I think it's free-to-play.
Well,
see, free-to-play is a badge of honor for most, so you gotta fully free-to-play.
Okay, I see.
All right, got some good picks. We got the Kraka and we got the Dusky. Dusky getting immediately banned out. That fear lasts even longer than Garu's fear.
Is it Dusky or
is it Dusky? Yeah,
okay,
Dusky.
That one's Dusky. So what's the white one's name?
Misty, right?
Misty, that's it. Yep. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, Topher, take it away.
All right, Coffee Jelly on the left-hand side, Phantom Hack on the right side. A battle of the free-to-plays. We have a ton of debuffs, though, over on Phantom Hack's side. Defense breaks, silences. Holy moly. We got a lot. Or, no, sorry, that was Oblivion. A lot of things that Cleefs do not like. So, Coffee Jelly bringing all of the toxic debuffs into this Cleef. Cleef over here, a lot of debuffs. It's looking a little scary for him. Coffee Jelly sitting pretty heavy, or sitting pretty healthy over here. Obviously, the Tessarian's going to be a focus for Phantom Hack, but in focusing, there it is. Phantom Hack's Cleef is down. Tessarian is just such a menace versus Cleefs. If you have a well-built Tessarian, that Cleef is going down.
My pre-ban is almost always Tessarian. Unless I'm fighting you, then it's different. But every other player, my pre-ban is Tessarian. I do not want to deal with it as a Cleef. It is just too hard to deal with.
Yeah, defense break into Oblivion. It's just everything that's a nightmare for Cleef. That was a fast match, Phantom Hack versus Coffee Jelly.
Phantom Hack is really pumping out that damage.
For sure. Cleef there, Phantom Hack is really going to have to figure out what he's going to do differently in this match if he's going to survive against Coffee Jelly.
The adjustment to me would have to be either better wall people like a Wusa, some immunity, heavier cleansing, or go switch it the other way, go more aggressive. Take the Ethnatessa, you know? Go after that Orbia. Bring your assassin, bring your Jaeger. I don't know if you have one, but bring it. Regardless.
They're free to play. They're not allowed to have it.
They are. They're allowed to have it.
That's true.
Everyone has Jaeger, except for you. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, evidently. All right. Left side, Wusa. Luis and Annabelle. Definitely
Annabelle, I liked the Annabelle. I like that pick there, especially with the Oblivion on the other side from Coffee Jelly with Tessa.
Yeah, Annabelle is probably my #1 counter pick into Tessarian. If having to let the Tessarian through, Annabelle's going to be it. Just being able to cleanse off that Oblivion, heals, cleanse overall. defense breaks as well.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And then we've got Beta and Ariel. Beta providing that immunity, revive, and a little bit of healing. It's pretty good. I have to see how Phantom Hack responds to Genos. I like the Genos. And the Kraka. Those are some good picks.
Yeah,
I'm liking a little bit more that more aggression coming out of Phantom Hack. And the light. Vampire Julian, something like that. I had him in Sky Arena. He was bad when I left, and now that I've left, he's now one of the best in the game in Sky Arena. Unfortunate.
Beta, Tessarian, both being banned over on Coffee side. Let's see if it's enough to keep Phantom alive. That Julian can be really scary.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Phantom Hack has the damage, though, to take that out.
That's it.
The Genos is immediately wiped. And the Julian wasn't even focused on the Genos. The Julian was focused on the Cleef there.
Yeah, it's just that. Getting in that damage, the Orbia was able to just get that defense break there on the Genos, just take him out immediately.
Phantom Hack really trying to take out this vampire. That is what he's got to do. He's got to take out the vampire.
Unfortunately, that is the trap of Julian, as I don't believe he can die. Because he just draws life from his allies when he gets low.
So I think we're just beating up against a invincible wall here of Julian then.
That is how he worked in Sky Arena. I'm not 100% sure how he works here. But he's dead, so it doesn't work that way. All right.
All right.
Completely different. Your casters know nothing about this game.
Absolutely not. 4 casters. Comptos needs to hire new ones. Wait, are you getting paid? I'm not getting paid.
I got paid.
Dang it, I need to bring this up with HQ.
That's right.
All right. Phantom Hack actually has a chance to really bring this home against Coffee Jelly.
Yep, we've evened it out. It's now a bit more of a slugfest. There's less damage on the board. Orbia is building towards an ult. They're very close. We're going to have to see if the Orbia can do anything with the ult. There's a defense break.
Yeah, she's got to go for the Annabelle. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
Huge ult from Coffee Jelly. And it's just Phantom Hack and his Luis. This is it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he's going to be able to pull it out from here.
Yeah, it's just Phantom Hack doesn't have enough. The Fire Staff is going to bring him, back to life a little bit with the continuous recovery. And Luis, obviously, with the invincibility shields, continuous recovery. But I don't know, Coffee Jelly's close.
He could take out Orbia here. If he take a... Oh.
She has 5 spell shield on right now, so it's really tough to get through that.
Caster Curse. As soon as I said it, pointed it out, immediately healed the full.
Yep, of course. But, if Phantom Hack can just kind of stay alive a little bit, there's not a ton of... I don't think there's really any destroy coming out from Coffee side. Phantom can just stay alive.
There does seem to be some destroy. Something has destroy, because both Luis and...
Was it the Julian early on, though?
It could be. It could have been the Julian, or it could be, I don't know, maybe Ariel or Ophelia. It's hard to tell. They don't do a lot of damage, so...
Nope. But Phantom Hack staying alive here. Kind of waiting for an opportunity. Probably another ult here. To be able to just burst down Coffee Jelly. Coffee Jelly switching over to the Dark Weapon. Dark Weapon, extremely dangerous.
I think Phantom Hack's going to get his ult built a little bit earlier, but he needs to stay alive here.
And he's doing just that with invincibility. Ooh, Phantom Hack. Almost got Coffee Jelly down there. Coffee Jelly is very low. Phantom's rooted at the moment, running around. Missed that root. Excellent rollout from Phantom Hack.
If he could get that ult off, he could...
Oh, Coffee Jelly's down.
There it is.
There it is. Phantom Hack just waiting and being patient.
And that ult, I was saying, if he could get that ult in a few seconds, he did. He pulled it off, ulted right on him, took out Coffee Jelly, and it looks like he might even up this series here.
Big showing from Phantom Hack. Really kind of changed some things with his bans, changed some things with his draft, and came out on top.
All right, we've got match point.
Match point, Coffee versus Phantom Hack. Cleef versus Orbia, a tale as old as time. Here we go.
Will Orbia run around the ring? Will Cleef get his Endure popped? Stay tuned.
All right. Phantom Hack, I don't know if that was as decisive a win as he wanted. So he might still make some small changes here. He did come out with a win, but barely. Not sure I could even really call that a decisive win.
I would make some adjustments, yes. Woosop first pick. All right. Obviously, the Ophelia's gonna... Yep, the Ophelia and the Luis gonna go to Phantom Hack there. Coffee Jelly probably going to take the Tessa. Yep, there it is. Tessa and an Ariel.
I just noticed Phantom Hack has the little Tower of Ascension emblem on top of him on the top right there. That is interesting.
In fact, number 1.
You see that? It says number 1.
It is. He is number 1 in the Tower of Ascension. Does take the triple Paladin, of course, and a Juno, and Annabelle as the last pick. It's kind of tough here. I'm not sure. Phantom Hack just kind of has to ban out the Tessa, but then you're leaving the Dusky on the field.
Yeah, Dusky can be really dangerous. Just always CC with the fear, just never being able to do anything.
Dusky, yeah, Dusky's nasty. I just don't think you can let through the Tessa, though.
Especially not with the beta still left as well, because Tessa just, boop, pops right back.
Immunity. And
okay, Dusky it is.
It's tough. I mean, Dusky's a brutal monster to go against. Me personally, I think I'd rather fight a Dusky than a Tessa, but maybe I'm just traumatized.
I think we're all traumatized by Tessa. All right, here we go. Coffee Jelly Phantom Hack final match, best of 3. Winner here takes it all home and moves on to the semifinals. Coffee Jelly looking very low here. Beta Tessa also looking very low. Cleef very healthy on the right-hand side. We do have immunity up. Here we go. Coffee Jelly not looking great over here. Lots of debuffs over on Phantom Hack side, though. Big cleanse, big heals. Annabelle being able to cleanse off all of those Tessa Oblivions. And it's hard to tell. Looks like Coffee Jelly is focusing down Phantom Hack at the moment.
He's waiting till the immunity drops to pop
yep.
Annabelle ult. Doesn't get it.
Doesn't quite get it, yeah. Phantom Hack trying to go for the ultimate with Annabelle. Annabelle probably my favorite ult here on his lineup. And over on the left-hand side, Coffee Jelly, obviously the Tessa ult has got to be it. But it's got to be the right moment. All right, Phantom Health back up to full with another ultimate. That Juno just giving him so much ult charge.
Defense breaks out. Now's the time.
Oh, clutch cleanse from the Juno. Phantom Hack, best friend Juno. Tessa looking very weak, almost down. Big ult from Coffee Jelly.
There it is. Beta, can you take the beta too, though? You have to
Can
take
you?
them
You
both
got to take the beta instantly. Beta did get the revive off just in time before Tessa's
before she
back
went
up.
down.
But,
Tessa's
you know,
back up.
Phantom knows what to do now.
This Annabelle is going to stay up. I don't see how Coffee Jelly can take out the Annabelle at this point, and the Annabelle is just going to keep everyone healthy, going to keep those defense breaks off the team.
Tessa's down.
And Tessa's down now, and I think the writing's on the wall for Coffee Jelly.
Dang, Phantom Hack really learning from that first match and just making all the right changes to take it home in a reverse sweep.
Reverse swept. Well done, Phantom Hack. Really well drafted. Both of these free-to-play players, really well done, displaying that you don't have to pay money to be at the high end of this game.
Not at all. Just got to pay with your life and soul. That's what it is.
Right. Put your soul and your time into the game, and you too can be at the top.
All right. So before we get back in here, we are going to be moving on to our semifinals. We are going to be taking a short break before we move into the final matches. Give Jeff a little bit of a break, and then we will be back in here in just a couple minutes for the semifinals. And as you can see, our first contestants up will be Lid versus Day 77. So it's going to be a big one. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, guys.
Sleeps could be coming.
Well, that worked extremely well for him last time, so we're going to have to see what Nice Guy's going to have to do about that Praha. Wow, we got some FNS defense breaks on there right now. Oblivion, can she stay alive? The Ethna doing some work. Full sleeps on all the monsters. Nice Guy, the only one alive. He's going to have to go stand next to one of his monsters in order to wake him up. Looks like we got everybody woken up at this point. The Ethna is currently souling, trying to... Oh, FNS was so close to dying there. We did get a little Shushu heal, but without Shushu immunity right now, the Ethna's really going to tear him apart. Ethna is just absolutely chasing. Again. Okay, we do have a root on the Nice Guy. It is cleansed off immediately by the Annabelle. This is looking really scary for FNS, coming really close to the line every single time.
This could go either way. This could go either way, especially if this Ethna goes down.
Do you have defense breaks? Ethna might be going down here. We do have an invincibility. Yep. And with no real reliable strips over on FNS's side, that's not coming off.
They're both about to get an ult as well. All right, here comes the ult.
That is the Ethna ult.
It. That's
and we do have a revive, though, and we do have an ult coming out. Who are we switching to for the ult?
Immediate ult. Can they take out this Ethna here with this ult? Nope. Does not get the damage.
I'm not sure if they switched over to one of their 5-stars for the ult or not. I'm pretty sure Shushu was on Soul Link at that time.
Yeah, but I think it just missed. It just missed on. I think invincibility got up from Nice Guy and just prevented the damage from the ult. But the Ethna goes down. The Ethna's down here.
Go down. That is a hard one to defeat with a full water monster comp.
That is what FNS needed. FNS needed to take out this Ethna here. This is going to be a tough match. Nice Guy can climb out of this, especially once the heals start ticking down. Praha, though, potentially is going to start sleeping out people, and FNS is going to pick them off one by one.
I think Nice Guy is letting chat know that he is possibly conceding this here very soon. He sees the end is near.
The end, I believe, has come. It's that Ethna down, and it's just going to be too much to chew through in time. Ophelia about to go down.
Ophelia hanging on for dear life. Nice Guy hanging on for dear life.
Nice Guy's about to get an ult, though. I don't know. It may not be quite time to quit. If he gets a window here with in between the Wusa and Shushu immunity, gets a defense break, he could pick up kills.
Yeah, he keeps switching to the Annabelle, trying to get a defense break off, but immunity is just still up. There's 2 immunity monsters on FNS's side. He just cannot get a defense break in. So he goes for the ult. Full defense breaks over there.
Rooted.
Is it enough? Oh! FNS is down.
It's enough.
It is enough. Wow. What Nice Guy just waiting for that opportunity with full defense breaks going in for the clutch ultimate right at the end. What an incredible match.
Leaf reigns supreme.
All right, I believe we are back now. So as you guys can see, the long-awaited code, extremely generous from Com2uS. Yes, this is an NA-only code. Com2uS definitely went all out with making sure that their viewers were compensated accordingly for watching such an amazing tournament. So I want to make sure you guys get that code now. If I have it working, Jeff in the back was attempting to do some codes here, or some commands here. Let's see if this command works. Let's see if Nightbot comes in clutch or not. Oh, Nightbot does come in clutch with the SWCC tournament command. We love that.
We do love that.
Nightbot OP. All right. Let's take a hop back into... Code will be up on the chat now, so if you guys want to go ahead and grab your code, SWCC tournament, for your quick battle passes as well as energy. So
that's the one. Get yourself 200 energy. Get yourself 20 quick battles.
Yeah, it should just be NA code. Just double checking. It should be just NA code. That is the one that Com2uS provided to us. So have at it, boys and girls.
If you are Europe, unfortunately, the code will not work for you. Yep, it does not work in Asia either.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for some walls.
Walls, boys.
It's time for some walls.
We got the Illinois band and the what is it?
Nagong. Nagong. Yep. You have him now.
I do have Nagong now, so he is still waiting to be built because I am the battle pass only free to play type. Well, you know, a couple splurges here and there.
Yeah, you're free to play.
Okay. All right, I got confirmation. I am still free to play then.
Yeah, or maybe we'll call you a goldfish. You know.
Okay, little goldfish. I'll take the goldfish. All right,
okay.
We got Lid versus Day. We got some walls being built on both sides. It seems like wall is the meta. You know, cleave is just not really a thing.
Build your wall and make it strong. That is the name of this game, and we have a Wusa Luis Ariel coming out for Day. And of course that signature Jaeger. And then we've got Ophelia, Jean, Beta, Chammy. I wonder if no reviver though, other than the Beta for the Chammy. Do have a Savannah coming out though. Genos, your boy, coming out strong. We love Genos, and he's
instantly banned. And he's gone.
And he's gone.
I do not want to know the power behind Day's Genos.
We have all seen that Genos today, and I don't think that thing is seeing another match today, unfortunately.
I don't know. Who's scarier, Garu or Genos?
Garu or Genos? Genos. I like Genos better than I like Garu, personally.
All right. Ban on the Savannah and the Beta as well.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. We have Day versus Lid. Immunity's up. We're going to see who drops out first. Targeting out that Jaeger. All damage going to the Jaeger. And this comp is called Keep the Jaeger Alive, so it can slap you in the face until you're dead. Soletta looking okay. Everybody's looking healthy right now. No real defense breaks, no high damage coming out. It's sort of a waiting game, building towards the ult. Soletta's getting her ult quicker. Jaeger, we've got the Oblivion though on Day. Let's cleanse off. It's all just a waiting game, building towards the ult. Who can get there first? Soletta taking a lot of debuffs right now. Silence, Day's got his, and the Jaeger ult is coming. And look at that damage, but it's healed up. It's healed up immediately. Soletta is able to survive the Jaeger ult. Ariel, everything's looking a little unhealthy on Day's side. Jaeger gonna drop here, and Jaeger's gone. That's it. The damage from Day is gone. Day, however, is still damaged. But it's gonna be tough getting through a Jean and an Ophelia on the side of Lid. I'm not sure if he can slug this out. He might be able to snipe out a unit. It's really going to depend if he can get this Ophelia down or this Chammy down.
No, Day was taken out quick.
He sees the writing on the wall, and that's it.
All right. Day going down to Lid for the first match between these two Titans.
And I know chat is not allowed to look at the stats and things, but I can. And I could tell you that Jaeger and Chammy did almost the exact same amount of damage.
Gotcha.
Crazy.
All right, into our second match, or our second battle between these two, Day 77 versus Lid. All right, we'll see what Day has to change in order to take on Lid.
It's called Give Me Ophelia, Please. And he does it immediately. Lid, of course, going to counter with a paladin of their own and probably either a Wusa or the Beta. So Day's going to take the Wusa. Wonder if he'll take the aerial now, or if he may want to opt for another paladin. I don't know if he has John.
Good question.
For the Jaeger.
Lid takes the Jean. Lid building his wall once again.
It is a good wall. It's hard to overcome. Takes the Genos again. If this Genos could get, I don't see how Lid ever lets this Genos through though.
Yeah, we'll have to say the Cammy coming up once again. Will it be Genos this time, or Jaeger that's going to be the primary DPS for Day?
I mean, Lid proved they can take a Jaeger ult and not die. So I think that Jaeger's going to always get through, and that Genos is always going to be banned, and that's what we see here.
Taking out the Cammy though, banning the Cammy.
Yes, Cammy was comparable damage to that Jaeger in the last match, so he's opting to deal with the Savannah along with a Reviver. So that's going to be tough. So Lid's going to have to ban out Luis or Josephine, or John here, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
bans out the Jean. So we're going to see Beta paired up with Savannah and that Beast Rider Revive combo. We have to see who gets the first hits in here. I know Savannah has that strip on skill 2.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Immediate debuffs and damage on Day. But Day, of course, is going to be... You're almost always going to survive that first round. You're not going to simply burst down Day on turn 1. Day is looking unhealthy right now. It's looking like there's a lot of destroy on this Savannah. I think that's coming into play here for Day. Day is looking unhealthy. Endure popped, he's gone. Savannah stripped it out and immediately killed Day. That's it.
It's gone.
Wow.
Just ultimate Savannah power right there, evidently.
That Savannah is a lot of damage and is on destroy. Landing that strip as soon as that Endure popped, and that was it. Wow.
That was quite a bit quicker than I was expecting.
Significantly quicker. But Soletta showing her power here. Come to us, please nerf Soletta.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
We got it from Agent officially, nerf Soletta.
Please nerf Soletta, overpowered.
All right, let's take a quick look at our standings and see where we're at. That was a 2-0 take from Lid. And it looks like our next semifinal match should be between... Let's change this view up real quick. Top 8, there we go. That way you guys can see this a little bit better. Basically, Toxic versus Phantom Hack should be up next. Both of those players extremely strong, so it's going to be another extremely good match between these two players. And then Lid does move on to the finals, and we'll have to see whether he takes on basically Toxic or Phantom Hack in the finals. Finals will be a best of 5. So that'll be an interesting one to see really how the players decide to, change up their strategies over time with a best of 5 situation. Okay, we'll bring it back and let's head into our match here.
Indeed. Coffee Jelly and Phantom Hack, was that our free-to-play bowl?
It was, yeah.
So Phantom Hack, our free-to-play player, maybe can make it to the finals here. We'll have to see. We see the bans out on the Dark Weapon, Fire Weapon, reasonable bans. I wonder if it'll be Ophelia. It is.
You're just a genie. You're a genius, man.
I am. I actually can see the future. I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually able to see the future.
So we do have the ISIS ban over on Phantom Hack side and the Kraka ban over on basically Toxic side.
Where's Kina's? That's an interesting question because I don't recall seeing a single Kina today.
I believe there was 1 or 2 in the round of 32, but I do believe they got knocked out. I'm not going to say that that's a Kina thing. Kina's very strong right now. Might just not have had as many Kinas sign up for this tournament.
All right, we do have Ariel and Kitan Dashang picked out on Phantom Hack side. Wusa, Ragdoll, Genos come in for basically Toxic.
Tasty.
That is tasty, delicious, and filling.
Okay, got the Annabelle on the west side from Phantom Hack.
I like the Annabelle a lot here.
Really just probably mostly countering the CC out of the Ragdoll, but we'll see.
Espino.
First time seeing Espino in the draft today.
Certainly not a bad unit. We'll have to see how it's built, if it'll be able to survive a Ragdoll or a Genos punch to the mouth. Praha last pick.
Strong unit. We've seen Praha really shine in our last tournament. We'll see if it's enough to shine here. Sleep can be extremely powerful if you know what to do with it.
Yep, no immunity on Phantom Hack side, so Sleep is very powerful.
All right, big bans on the main damage over there with the...
Espino drawing the
Espino.
ban. All right, hey, maybe he did his job.
He's dangerous, man, if you leave him alone. And then the Luis. I think this is might be the first Luis ban we've seen. I don't know, like, Luis doesn't seem to... She always seems to get through.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Luis ban yet. Honestly, I opt to ban the Wusa, you know, because we don't want the immunity.
Self-ban on the Ragdoll and self-ban on the Aerial.
I have to see. We'll have to see. Kyotan Dashang into immunity is going to be tough.
All right, starting out here, Phantom Hack from the left side, basically Toxic on the right. Genos already looking a little bit weak, getting the shield, but there is a defense break on the Genos. Shield and immunity up on him. Genos is going to be that primary target for Phantom Hack to take out. Phantom Hack not looking good. Is Cleef, lots of defense breaks. He's not going to be doing as much damage. Starting to run now. Basically Toxic looking really healthy over here. Phantom Hack just really feeling the pressure right now. That Light Monkey about to go down. And that Light Monkey is down. That's the main damage source for him. Genos is down too, though. There is a chance. Basically Toxic only damage now is their summoner. Whereas Phantom Hack over here can survive a little bit longer and maybe get a nice burst ult from the Annabelle.
Yep, Phantom Hack has the Annabelle defense break on his side, so still definitely not over here. This is all going to be about building up to that ult, waiting for your moment, popping the Annabelle ult, getting in some damage, picking off either this Praha or this Wusa. Or Soletta if you can get it.
A little bit of a slug match now. Praha went for the big sleep. Didn't look like she did any sleeps there. That was the ult from the Annabelle. Looks like not connecting a ton.
Into immunity, just not going to do anything.
Gotta save that ult.
You have to save that ult. You have to wait for your moment, time it up when that immunity drops.
Phantom Hack does have an ult here. Saving a little bit for that invincibility. Ooh, big ult. And just not quite enough damage to kill anything on Phantom Hack's side. It looks like they are trying to look for Phantom Hack's Cleave. There's a defense on his Cleave at the moment.
A lot of destroy coming out from the Soletta fire weapon. I think it's got to be the Soletta. Is it the Soletta fire weapon?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Well, then it's got to be the Praha. The Praha would have to have that destroy. That's a lot of destroyed HP on Cleef's side.
There's the Endure pop. Okay, fire weapon does destroy. I am not up on my Soletta weapons. Agent Smith was right.
I believe it does, yeah. It's gonna be tough. I'm not sure. Phantom Hack being this low from destroy. is going to be able to take out one of these units. The immunity is just constant.
Yeah, there's no way to get through that immunity right now as long as you got Wusa soul linked. You ult with your Wusa as well. Phantom Hack's down.
Yep, that's it. Basically, Tox is just able to constantly chain immunity and never drop it. And that's why I really like that Wusa ban there. I wasn't sure about the Luis ban in that first match.
All right. We're going to be first win over here for basically Toxic. We'll see what Phantom Hack has to do in order to change this up. And hopefully, you know, we can see maybe a win out of Phantom Hack. He makes the right makes the right calls.
I wouldn't even mind that exact same draft. Just ban out that Wusa over that Luis, and I think you have it.
That might be all you need. All right, let's get in and see what the weapon bans are. Fire weapon banned out on the Cleave, and the dark weapon on the Soletta.
I think we have the same exact bans as last time. He's going to take out Phantom Hack is going to take the Wusa away. That's good. But basically, Tox is going to take the Ophelia and probably the Luis is what we're going to see.
Instant picking that Wusa, man.
It's a good pick. It certainly is warranted from that last match.
For sure. Wusa just kind of showing his power once again.
Taking the Praha early. Taking the Praha. Leaving the Luis to Phantom Hack. Yep, there it is. And he's going to take it.
All right, strong wall being built here for Phantom Hack.
I'm liking it. Liking the Genos. Basically, Tox is going to need to respond with some kind of good cleanse and or immunity, and there's the Annabelle.
Ragdoll was banned out last time, so we'll see if that is banned again. Light Monkey.
Get into Shang. And Shushu, the boy. The boy.
I love my Shushu, man.
Who doesn't love their Shushu?
Greatest 4-star in the game.
Do you even have a soul if you don't love Shushu?
That's true. You don't.
That's right.
Especially now with the new Shushu skin, that's an immediate pickup.
Immediate, instant.
All right, guys. The last pick. Ooh, going for the Chiwu.
Chiwu. I like it. I like the Chiwu. Chiwu is very good. Beneficial effect block is very good. Underrated monster, I think, in my opinion. Being used here at the top end of the game, so do not discount your Chiwus. Praha banned out. Genos banned out. Interesting Praha ban. Of course, by interesting, I mean I wouldn't have done that. Sleep is toxic, but you had the Wusa, so I'm not sure about that Praha ban.
All right, self-banning the Shushu. Here we go.
Ooh, self-ban on Annabelle. Now that's interesting. Okay, well, we're going to see. Take it away, sir.
All right, Phantom Hack coming in now. See if he can actually make some a little bit better decisions to take on basically Toxic. Basically Toxic Chiwu, I think, is going to be the primary target. That is probably the most dangerous thing for Phantom Hack. Phantom Hack starting to run now as he sees he's got some debuffs on him that are not very good ones. Basically Toxic, I'm not sure if there's a question mark here for a possible disconnect. Oh.
We have a disconnect. We do have a disconnect. Basically, Toxic hasn't moved. Could be a reset. We'll see. Yeah,
we'll have to double check the rules down at the bottom of the challenge description website. There's some rules from Com to us on that particular instant.
Okay. What we got here?
All right, we are going to take a moment. Jeff's going to look up exactly what we need to do in the case of this match.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah. No, not the potato. No, it needs to go to the router. Connect the server to the router. Yeah. Okay. Jeff's on it. We're gonna remove the potato, and we're gonna get the regular server connected back instead of the potato.
All right, that's probably what happened for basically Toxic. So let's go ahead and pull up real quick. and see if we can't have Jeff figure this out for us. Mm.
Yeah, we're just waiting on to see what the ruling is on if we're gonna remake. We're just in a little bit of a pause here. Gonna wait and see
Yeah, let's go ahead and put that
exactly.
code back up for everybody so you guys can get the code. So make sure you do the double CC. I'm pretty sure it's SWCC tournament.
Mhm.
A lot of people might be,
SWCC tournament. You
some people
do
might be
that,
missing that middle C.
and you may want to did somebody do the codes wrong in your chat? Oops.
Probably somebody giving out false information, fake news.
Nightbot has decided to we have plugged Nightbot into the potato instead. Yeah, SWCC tournament, that's correct. So the code is correct.
Yeah, several people in chat are having no problems with that, so make sure to grab that.
Do it in game as well. I saw a couple people commentate that it seems to work when you do it in game versus on a web page. So it is NA only code as well.
So this is what was provided for comp to us, so you guys have at it. All right, it looks like we are getting confirmation from Jeff that we are going to be resetting up that match between Phantom
Okay.
Hack and basically Toxic due to the disconnection.
Is it going? I assume it is going to be still a 1-0 in favor of basically Toxic, but we'll be remaking the second match. Is that correct?
That is what I am hearing from Jeff. So,
All right. Jeff has plugged in the correct server. We're no longer connected to the potato. We're going to try this again.
all right, hopping into the match. All right, so we are right now 1-0 in favor of basically Toxic.
All right, 1-0. This is the second match. We're basically going to be resetting, seeing how we do with this draft. I know in Sky Arena, when you remake, you're not allowed to change the draft, but I think here that's not the case. I think here you can change your draft when it's remade.
Yeah, seems like it. Alrighty, looks like some very similar picks.
Exact same so far, just in a different. Uh-oh. What is that?
Oh, that is what he picked.
All right. I do love a Lapis.
Good old Lapis. Free unit, Sky Arena, given to you immediately in the game.
Yeah. Technically, the team he had it was the Ragdoll, Ophelia, and Chiwu, so maybe he's just remaking.
It looks like we might have had another disconnect. Basically, Toxic is
Another
currently in a
disconnect.
bomb shelter, evidently, trying to get internet connection or something.
Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff, how are we still connected to a potato? Unbelievable. Jeff right now has grabbed a sack of potatoes and has begun furiously plugging them in.
Evidently, you were not clear enough about the potato.
Jeff is unbelievable sometimes. I really don't know what to say. He is furiously plugging in potatoes to the server.
All right. So back up again with the coupon code. For those attempting to still type it in, make sure that you type it in correctly. And we will hopefully get you guys your very generous 200 energy and 20 quick battle passes. That's really going to
It's
honestly.
actually too much. Comtuous actually needs to tone down the codes. They're a bit much.
They are a bit much. I think it's a little
That's
too generous.
a lot of resources. I don't think I can handle it.
Chad is saying to try sweet potatoes. Maybe we should let Jeff know.
Oh, hey Jeff, do we got a sweet potato? Hey, go get one. Yeah, Publix. Okay. Jeff's gonna go to Publix and get a sweet potato. Sorry, we're gonna need a little
That's
bit of
good.
a pause. If the code is not working for you, please make sure you are NA server only, because it will only work on NA. It will not work for Asia, Europe, or global.
All right. It looks like they both are readied up once again for a 1-0, basically toxic over Phantom Hack. So we should be hopping back in here in just a second. So it seems like Kira in chat is saying the coupon web page is getting errors. So perhaps Comtuous is having issues over on their side with their servers, which is not entirely surprising, but.
Well, Jeff could have potentially gone and plugged in potatoes over there as well, so that wouldn't surprise me. Jeff is known for his shenanigans.
Multi-dimensional traveler hopping from one place to another.
He has that ability. All right, we're back into the draft. I think we're remaking with the same draft, which is why we're going so quick. I believe that's what we're doing here, so.
It was at this point that basically Toxic DC'd again, so let's see if we can get past this point.
We'll have to see. I'm told the sweet potato was not plugged in, so we're not sure at this point.
Okay.
But those bottom 4 units will be banned out because we're going to be going in with the same teams that we had in the previous match when it was disconnected. So the remake with the same teams, we're going in. We're going to try it again.
All right. Excellent. All right, here we go, guys. We are back. Let's everyone pray to the RNG gods that basically Toxic can remain plugged into that sweet potato. All right, so Phantom Hack looking a little unhealthy over there. Oh, that, what is that? The Ragdoll is absolutely smashing away at that Light Monkey right now. Light Monkey's down.
That's gone. That Ragdoll just.
I heard that sound from the Ragdoll, and then it was just dead.
Absolute monster Ragdoll. And the Chi-Wu with the strips and the beneficial effect blocks, it's just going to be tough for Phantom Hack to get a foothold here, to get any kind of kill.
Yeah, he does have a wall still, but just not enough to keep him alive, I don't think.
The wall is made of paper at this point, because that Ragdoll is a bulldozer, and it's coming.
Phantom Hack tried it with the ultimate, trying to take out maybe the Chi-Wu or something, likely the squishiest of the monsters on basically Toxic side, but it wasn't enough.
Ragdoll, we're building up toward another ult here. We're trying to pop the Cleef Endure. Eventually Soletta will get there. Question is, can maybe Phantom Hack build up an ult here and maybe take out the Chi-Wu? If he can take out the Chi-Wu, it may have a chance. Right now it's just a race to the ults. Phantom Hack is building his faster, but basically Toxic definitely sitting better position.
For sure. She was at about half health, was there for a second, healed back up by the Ophelia.
Just immediately healed back up.
Yeah, so much skill cooldown reduction from the Ragdoll, allowing Ophelia just to keep everything so healthy.
Ragdoll is a unit. Okay, this might be the chance. Does pop the ult. Just not enough damage. Not enough damage.
Not enough. I really don't think he has it.
Able to heal that back up. Might have to wait till we tick down further before trying again, and he's just going to have to stay alive.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. That healing reduction will come here eventually. It's going to hurt both of them for sure, but I think it's going to hurt Phantom Hack a little bit more. Ooh, there's the block beneficial effect.
go in.
That's
Finish
dangerous.
off Phantom Hack. That would be it. Up gets the Luis cleanse off. Does still pop the Endure though.
Yeah, basically Toxic still looking very healthy over there. There's just really absolutely nothing Phantom Hack can do right now with so little damage, able to kill anything. Chiwu would be the target, but just so much healing from the Ophelia because of the skill cooldown reduction.
Yeah, Phantom Hack just couldn't, even with an ult, and Chiwu at half health couldn't get there. So it's just a tough road to climb up. Luis about to go down. Yep. That's it. And I think the writing's on the wall here for Phantom Hack. He's going to concede. Basically Toxic after all that. The sweet potato did, in fact, play out for him.
For sure, yeah. That Chiwu and the Ragdoll and the Ophelia, what a combo there. Ophelia, you would think not a ton of healing. You know, you wouldn't think it's enough, but with the Ragdoll combo, able to put out quite a bit of heals, enough to keep them all alive. But
keep pumping those cleanses and heals over and over.
It may have been a different story if the Light Monkey King was alive for a little bit longer, but just without the Light Monkey King, you got nothing for damage.
It was just once that damage was gone, Phantom Hack just didn't quite have the damage in his cleave to get it done and get anywhere. Even with that ult, like I said, that Chiwu was about 2/3 health. He ulted and couldn't take out the Chiwu. That's just it at that point.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we do have our last match here coming up here. We are going to be going into a best of 5 for our finals. So lots of excitement in the chat for finals. It's going to be a big one.
Good finals. Looking forward to it. Is this this is a best of 5, right?
That is a best of 5 for sure.
All right, nice. So free to plays made it. We made it to the top 4. That's pretty good.
But yeah, that's pretty good for free to play.
Lid and basically Toxic. And our final match, both of these players have some very good LDs. They are both Soletas. I would like Comtois to please note that this is both Soletas in the final. Why don't you go ahead and nerf this summoner right here. Just nerf this one, this Soleta. Thank you. Thank you very much.
While we're waiting on people, let's take a look at our standings at the moment. Send Agent to the Shadow Realm. We've got... you guys can go ahead and check this. There's a link in the description to go and check that on your own. But I do want to check out some of our tracking here, thanks to Enoops. Let's look at our percent pre-ban. A little bit more of a variety here now. Lots of Light Monkey King being pre-banned, which is pretty cool because we saw them starting out being very powerful. And then obviously people starting to catch on to how powerful it is and started banning it more and more often. So that is pretty good. Jean being pre-banned quite a bit. Elenoa, of course, you know, our favorite ban, always going to be Elenoa. Nigong and Isis. So obviously all, you know, very top tier LDs being banned out here. Funny enough, no pre-bans on the Ophelia, even though the Ophelia has been nearly first picked every single match.
Yeah, that was something I pointed out. I was saying, I bet we're going to see a lot of Ophelia first picks, but I bet no one's going to pre-ban it, which would be the smart thing. The problem is everyone wants the Ophelia, so they don't want to pre-ban it.
Right. You got to have your own Ophelia. But like, if we do come over here and look at win rates, Ophelia not even on here. I believe Ophelia has a pretty low win rate, and I believe Jeff in chat can probably let us know what the Ophelia win rate is. But obviously, with everybody picking it, it's going to be relatively low.
The key thing about pick and win rate is the way you do it is it's pick rate versus win rate. So how often are they picked, and how often are they winning? If they are picked 100% of every match and they're winning 60% of the time, that's an insane unit. That is just absolutely insane. It's one of the best units in the game, and that's when you want to look at a nerf. If the unit's picked 50% of the time with a, 60% win rate, that's less impressive. But a unit picked as often as Ophelia, if it also has a high win rate, that's a problem.
Right, for sure. It looks like Ophelia has a 39% win rate.
So, but probably picked at 100% of games.
Yeah.
So, a balanced unit. Perfectly reasonable. It picked at all levels of the game. About a 40% win rate seems reasonable, But it looks like, are we getting into the match? Might be getting into the match.
We are
We
in a
are.
match.
We're going.
It is
All right.
finals time, everyone. Get hyped for Lid versus basically Toxic. This is a Soletta duel. So let's see some shenanigans from our Solettas.
All right. Soletta versus Soletta. Come to us, nerf it immediately. Okay, Ophelia first pick. Going out. Unsurprising. Or maybe very surprising, depending who you are and what time period you're from. Basically, Toxic going to respond with the Luis Isis. Early Isis. Interesting.
Yeah. And the immediate counter pick with the Wusa.
Immediate response of immunity coming out from Wusa and Beta. Double immunity immediately. Lid showing perfect draft right now. Reason why they're probably the top of the RTA rankings.
For sure. All right. Praha, once again, showing pretty high pick rate in this tournament.
Into immunity, though. Double immunity, no less.
She does have the strip, but yeah, the double immunity. And then two massive damage dealers here, Genos and the Miang.
I do like that. I do like the pick of the Genos and the Miang. Basically, Toxic gonna have to come out with something. Maybe a Chiwu here. Some kind of strip and or
Okay, that does
Josephine's
work.
not bad.
Yeah, that does work.
That could work. I'm not opposed to the Josephine.
That is going to directly kind of counter the Genos. Genos does have that mana up that he provides, so a little bit of counter there.
I like
Looks
the
like we
ban
have-
on the beta. I like that a lot. That's what I was thinking. Curious ban on the Isis, though. You were guaranteed an immunity. I would have considered maybe the Josephine ban or the Luis ban. But not again, it's not wrong to ban the Isis, but you were getting an immunity for sure. Bans out his own Miang, ban out on the aerial. And this could go either way. It's really gonna depend on how tanky is this Genos. Can it take some hits? Because it's getting targeted immediately.
Take it away.
All right, and here we go. Soletta versus Soletta action. We're going to see if this Genos is going to be able to stand up to this initial burst here. Going to come out of basically Toxic. Basically Toxic puts it out. Genos is fine. A lot of debuffs coming out of basically Toxic. Defense breaks on all the units. The Luis comes out with that Cleanse It invincibility, though. It's going to be nice, but Praha's going to have to get a sleep off here, and it's stunned right now. So, something on Despair, perhaps, or that's Genos naturally doing his thing. Everything's really low. Defense breaks come out. That's it.
Genos,
Cleaned
man.
up. Genos just absolutely goes burr. Still the top of the game.
It just always has been.
Oh my goodness, that damage on these stats. I wish you could look at it. This Genos just absolutely doubling up on anything else on the field.
That is crazy. Yeah, we know Genos is a powerhouse, but really just showing his strength here. Absolutely.
Wow. Yep, and there, Genos just absolutely is a monster. You cannot let that thing through in this next match.
Come to us. Can we please find a way to get ourselves some form of a, quote, Genos back in the game?
Yeah, a lot of players missed out. We need a substitute. Come to us. Build us our substitutes. Substitute Naranha. Substitute Genos. Collab units need substitutes. All right. Ophelia. Oh, he basically Toxic says, no, thank you. I never want to see your Genos ever again. Immediately takes that away. And the
Absolutely.
Isis. Isis into double immunity as well. Again, a little questionable.
Could be a self-ban just to get him to pick some immunity. And they got more immunity and revive.
Yeah, but do you really want to fight more immunity and revive? Oh, Savannah. That Savannah was pretty good, as I'm recalling.
It was, yeah. Savannah, especially up against... Yeah,
Yeah.
but now it's up against a much squishier target, so...
That Savannah is pretty well built on Destroy. Tiana, I like it. I like it. We're going cleave.
First Tiana.
We're going cleave. A little bit of cleave. Oh, man. Genos, Isis, Tiana. You can't let that combo through. Lid has got to ban out a piece of that combo. That's too good. Probably going to be the Genos. or the Isis. Just that's a perfect cleave combo. And I don't think you can let that through. Yep, bans out the Tiana. Piece of the combo. Make sure we can't get that combo off. And the self-ban is probably going to come out on the Isis. Nope, it comes out on the Genos. Maybe it's not a well-built Genos. Kind of questionable to ban out your own Genos. But we'll see what happens.
Maybe it just wasn't his game plan. All right, Agent, take it away.
All right, it's a tough one out here. We're going to see this Isis is going to be immediately targeted. He's going to get healed up here. Ying is currently... Oh, it's cleansed out. The Luis gets it, gets the invincibility up. Isis getting a little low, being targeted. Defense broken. It's going to go down here pretty soon. And there it goes. Isis is down, does not get their third skill off. And not going to be able to take advantage of these Oblivions. They're going to get cleansed out. Basically toxic. Doing their best here. But I don't see how you're going to get through this wall that Lid has built. The Luis, the Nagong, and the Miying is just going to keep pumping out damage. Eventually, you're going to fall. Unless you can take out the Miying. If you can get the Miying down and then try to tunnel out the Nagong, you have a chance, but you're going to have to time it with an ult. You have to get both of them. And with this immunity keeps coming out, I just don't see. You gotta find the window. Basically toxic, looking for that window. Hasn't found it yet. Everyone's still looking healthy. Ults are off the field right now. Lid is building toward an ult. Lid is looking a little unhealthy though. It's gonna need to get that cleansed out soon. Basically toxic being destroyed right now. I believe this Miying is destroyed, and basically toxic pops their revive. They are back.
Lid is down.
Lid is down. Lid is down. Can Miying carry this? If Miying can somehow snipe out basically toxic, nope. Basically toxic gets healed up. I think that's. I'm not sure. Nagong. Does Nagong bring back the summoner?
I think they have to have the buff on them.
They do have to have the buff on them, right? The soul protecting it, or it doesn't happen. So that's it. Lid is down.
Dang! Wow.
I don't know if this Miying's going to be able to clutch this out with the AI.
And it's like maybe if we were later into the match, right, and these three monsters were still alive, and there wasn't as much healing coming off the basically toxic side, perhaps. But
yeah. I think Miying's going to drop here, and once Miying drops, that's going to be it.
Miying down.
Basically toxic. Taking a match from Lid. Very solid. Miying's going to come back from the Nagong, but eventually this damage is going to start outpacing everything, and Nagong's going to go down, and once Nagong goes down, there's no going to be coming back. Unless somehow the Miying kills basically toxic, which it is destroying their HP quite a bit. And it does continually target basically toxic.
Right now, basically toxic attempting to defeat the AI in this game.
Basically toxic doing their best Orbia impression, running around.
There ain't no hiding from that Miying though. He continues to hunt down basically toxic.
He coming. Do have an ult, basically toxic. Doesn't do much. The Nagong is still standing. So about half health. Nagong about to go down. Nope, it's got the soul protect just in time. And we are fighting AI. Miying is doing its best. But as much as Sky Arena is a disappointment, looks like it could be a disappointment here as well. Nope, it does get a stun. Nope, immediately cleansed off. Nagong is down. Now it's just a matter of time. Once Miying falls, this game will be over. So I'll just clean up at this point. Basically Toxic, though, looking a little low. That recovery is really starting to hurt. Really needs to kill this Mi-Ying, or this Mi-Ying at the very end here could solo. Basically Toxic had their passive back up again. And there goes the Mi-Ying, and that's it.
Dang.
That is it. Lid down. Basically Toxic takes a match.
All right, looks like there might be some more DC issues. Comto's server side is having some issues today, evidently, with both codes and disconnects.
Really? Did we have a disconnect in that game?
Evidently, we're hearing from Jeff that Lid might have DC'd.
Really didn't look like a DC to me.
Didn't, but I'll take it.
Didn't really look like a DC to me.
I'll have to see here. We'll have to get confirmation from both players and from Jeff. All right, guys. Code is back up on the board. It sounds like Comptos is also having issues with the code. Some people are getting it on PC and mobile just fine. Other people are not. So do your best, guys. It is there. Always try again tomorrow as well. Make sure to take a screenshot on your phone and make sure to try that again tomorrow. It will be available, I do believe so.
Well, apparently we have a DC, so we're gonna redo that match then, I assume, and try again.
Okay, let me get confirmation from Jeff here as soon as Jeff gets back on, and we'll possibly redo that one. It's only natural, right? Perfectly balanced. Basically, Toxic gets DC'd twice, and then Lid
And now,
also.
now Lid saw the previous match, and now things are understood.
It does look like both players have agreed to that rematch, so we'll hop back in here.
All right. I believe they're gonna remake the same exact teams, so it should be a fast draft.
DCs are just the nature of running community tournaments, so it's going to happen.
Sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, all potatoes really are going to cause DCs. So
Idaho's, sweet potatoes, golden.
Idaho golden. I mean, those are pretty good though. Do those really DC? Do those cause DCs? Those are pretty good.
All right, so it should be the Mi-Yang, Nagong, and the Luis on the Lid side. Yep.
Mi-Yang, Nagong, Luis on Lid side, and
there it is.
Same exact draft. And then we're gonna try again.
Yeah, excellent. And Mischievous in chat, one of our mods, definitely pointing out this is excellent playmanship from both players. So we appreciate you guys being cool.
It is good. It is good. We're all here to have fun, and we are having fun.
Indeed.
And here we go. Away we go again. We're gonna see how this goes. Wow, Lid almost taken out immediately. Able to stay just alive. They did have the Oblivion on too. That almost worked out for basically Toxic there. But not quite. Just not quite enough damage. And this Isis is gonna be the focus.
Once
again. Likely to go down very soon. Went down pretty quick the last match. Get the immunity. Wait, Lid is down.
Wow, Lid is once again down.
That immunity, Isis got that skill off. Got Lid down.
This time Lid was at about 5 mana, so we know that we were not in an issue with DC this time.
And that's it.
He went ahead and quits the game, which means he's still here.
He didn't DC again that time.
Nope. Still in to quit the game, so he's good.
No DC there. That was just a straight up Oblivion into kill.
Now, as you guys noticed, that Lid was still able to quit the game there, so no DC.
No
All right,
DC.
So as far as I'm aware, Jeff, correct me, I believe we are at a 1-1. All right, back in it again. Lid versus basically Toxic.
Right. The battle of the potatoes. Here we go. Ophelia, first pick.
Usa Luis, Big Wall of China.
The Great Wall of China.
Great Wall
we
of
love
China.
that.
The biggest, greatest wall there ever was.
Biggest Wallace, really. Nagong Beta, double revive. I wonder if basically Toxic has any good anti-revive units built. Not that they needed them. They do have the Isis, but still. You see Isis Genos, good picks. Mi Ying.
Yeah, Mi Yang was manhandling basically Toxic, even though Lid wasn't there. So that's quite a strong pick, it seems to me.
It definitely comes into play later in the game, for sure. And that Savannah's going to wrap up that draft.
Genos, our boy Genos over here on the right-hand side. I doubt he's going to get through.
I wouldn't mind a Chiwu here. A Chiwu would be pretty good. Or you can Tiana. Tiana might even be a force ban. Oh, no, it's going to be the Josephine. I'm not sure about the Josephine. It's an okay pick.
All right, Savannah down there at the bottom. We'll see if she gets through. It'll be fun to see some more Beast Riders here.
I think she might get through. Nope, she does not. Absolutely not.
Mi Yang is getting through though, and that boy, strong.
That boy do be strong. I think one of the revivers is going to take the ban here, and then we're going to see Ophelia, Nagong, and Mi Ying.
It's the same setup from Lid?
It is a very similar setup from Lid. I believe he had the Wusa last time.
That's correct, yeah. So now we'll see if this is any better. See if Lid's Summoner can stay alive this time.
Well, we're going to find out. As soon as this immunity drops, debuffs are going to start coming out. Slaps will be had. Defense break on basically Toxic. Nope, gets the invincibility from Louise. Louise coming in very clutch this tournament, honestly. Louise, huge. Basically Toxic down. Gonna get no revive. He got the Oblivion out. Basically Toxic is down. Wow. Just like that. Immediately sniped out and killed. That Oblivion from that Dark Soletta, I don't know why either of them ever let that thing through for the other.
Indeed. As you can see, they both had Dark Weapon there, so...
Is the light weapon that much worse?
I don't know. You know, I don't play Soletta, so y'all tell me.
I don't either, because I know that Comtuous is going to be nerfing Soletta in the next patch. Isn't that right, Comtuous?
That's right.
All right. This is a best of 5 for this match, so it is still currently 2-1. Lid is on match point now. We will see if Lid can take it here, if basically Toxic can even it up, get us to a game 5. We have the John pre-ban, the Ragdoll pre-ban. Pre-bans remain the same. All right. Basically, Toxic's going to get first pick here. Probably going to be a Lynette, right? Or a Perna, of course.
Yeah,
Perna
definitely a Perna first pick.
Perna first pick. It certainly isn't going to be Ophelia. I don't think so. Could be really anything. A Shushu, even. Any number of units.
Maybe Bulldozer.
Bulldozer would be a great pick. Dusky, maybe. Louise. Still Paladin. Unsurprising. Immediately responded to with an Ophelia and a Wusa.
Somebody that was watching the stream a little bit closer than we were saying that the actually wasn't the Oblivion they got him, but rather a strip from the Panda.
Oh, the Panda did strip there? Okay.
It all happened so fast.
Well, that's part of the game. That's why we need instant replay.
Indeed.
Come to us. Let us replay matches. Let us watch replays.
Right? That'd be awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
Jeff can figure out how to do it on OBS. Jeff's a little lacking, though.
Yeah, probably not.
All right, some similar units here coming out from both, with the addition of the Annabelle over here on the left-hand side for basically Toxic.
Okay. We do have the Nagong and the Genos on Lid's side. We know that Genos is an absolute god.
What is this, my guy Karambit?
This is what I call interesting. Of course,
Basically, is going straight for Lid. There will be no questions.
I mean, this gamble is I'm going to kill Lid in the first 10 seconds, and if I don't, I lose this game. That is what this draft is. Well, Lid, how tanky are you? We're going to find out. And how well built is this Karambit?
Ooh, self-banning his own Wusa.
It doesn't matter. It's all about cleansing off this defense break and surviving these first 10 seconds.
And then we
here we go. We're going to see. We're immediately going for Lid. We're going to try and tunnel him down. He's got to run around. This is the key. You have to run around here.
Oh, boy. Lid is running for his dear life there.
Looks like Lid is surviving the first 10 seconds.
Does have the revive.
He's going to come back.
He's going to come back for a hot second here. Shiwu about to die, but honestly, it's the Karambit that's taking the cake here. Karambit switching targets to the Nagong, though.
Nope.
Oh,
nope.
Lid down.
Lid down. Karambit got it done. Wow. What a surprise. Now that's a unit that I've not heard in a long time.
It's an old code, but it checks out.
A long time.
Wow.
And this Karambit's going to clean up. It's going to be able to absolutely chew through this Nagong and every other unit on this field. Lid sees the writing on the wall.
Wow, so we at a 2-2. This is
We are
crazy.
going to Game 5 of the World Series. Karambit for the win. Well, Lid is going to have to make an adjustment here. Knowing that Karambit is actually quite well built, you're going to have to do something about it.
Ooh, doggy. Karambit. I love it. I love it. Just, not a single Karambit the entire match, and then right into the finals.
Finals, Karambit.
Boom.
By the way, I could chew through all of your walls.
What's a wall?
What is a wall? Karambit just walks through the wall. What is this? All right, Ophelia first pick. Luis Wusa the response. Oh, Isis. Okay. I guess Lid will take the Wusa then. And the Genos. All right.
Ooh, this is for everything. These are some major picks here.
This is Game 5. This is for all of the crystals.
All of the crystals. I do believe that is 30,000 crystals.
That's a chunk. That's a chunk, That's a couple of packs. That's a few hours of IRL farming.
Indeed. The Karambit once again from basically Toxic.
Taking that Karambit, the key to their victory last game.
Are we going to see a ban on Karambit?
I don't know. We might. It depends what Lid picks here. Lid's picks are going to tell us if they intend to ban Karambit or if they intend to deal with it.
So far, looks like a ban.
Spinning gong. Last second takes a Chow. Deal with it.
He's gonna deal with it.
It's like we're gonna deal with it. That Chow is gonna be nasty.
So as you guys know, Warrior does go ahead and their AI takes on the Assassin. So water versus, fire should be a good matchup against that Karambit. Solid counter pick.
Oh, that Chow has got to get banned out here.
Oh, double. Basically
Interesting.
knows the strategy, and that is kill Lid.
That is the game. And the name of the game is kill Lid as quickly as you can. So that Chow is almost certainly going to get the ban here. Bans out the Ophelia. Okay. Not sure about that. Not sure what the Ophelia is really doing other than that. That root is a little annoying. Self-ban on the Chow. Okay. Karambit. Can Karambit do it again? Can Karambit win the tournament? We're going to find out right here, right now. Basically Toxic Lid. Here we go. opening salvos come out. Karambit is immediately going to start targeting out that Lid. Lid is running around like an absolute mad lad. Karambit taking a little bit of damage, not a big issue. Basically, Toxic's got a defense break on them. Karambit, though, still staying strong. Genos doing his thing. We do love to see Genos. Genos is absolutely tunneling this Karambit.
Karambit's down.
Demolishes Karambit. Genos with the power play. Genos go burr. Genos maybe securing this tournament for Lid. Basically, Toxic not out of it yet. It's going to be a tough hill to climb. You've got to somehow deal with this Genos. It's going to have to start running around, building an ult, trying to get some way in to take out this Genos.
Basically switching to the water staff to hopefully, you know, take a little less damage from that Genos, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
It's all going to come down to these ults here. If you can pull off these ults, now... Musa got that shield off before that ult got off. That was really the key there. Is just a little bit faster on the finger Lid, being able to get the immunity up. Genos at half health, not looking great. Can basically Toxic take out this Genos? Shield goes back up. They're still building towards ults. Lid is building towards a big ult. If they can keep this Genos alive and ult with Genos, that's going to be huge. But Genos is not looking good. Genos is down.
Wow. A little bit of a comeback here for Lid. Miang with the ult here.
I don't know how you're going to overcome this Miang, though, especially in the late game. You don't have a ton of damage. Miang is going to really start pumping out DPS here, as we saw on that one disconnect game. Ying is tunneling basic Toxic. Basic Toxic has the ult now. Gonna look for the opening, but then there's no immunity. Now pops the ult even with the immunity, just hoping to get enough damage off. Doesn't get much done, and basically Toxic is down. That is the game.
Wow.
Ying hard carrying there at the end, able to take it out. Well done to both players. That was a match. GG
Indeed.
Lid.
We love a good best of 5, 2-2. Making some serious changes in the draft. I think the Karambit was sort of a one-time thing, and then Lid just was able to kind of figure out how to best counter that.
Lid was able to bring in enough damage and just immediately counter out that Karambit. It was a nice surprise sneak pick, but Karambit not the savior everyone hoped for, or we would have been seeing a lot of Karambits on the ladder in the next week.
Indeed. Yes. What an excellent tournament. Congratulations to Lid. Basically Toxic, thank you so much for participating in the tournament. Thank you so much to all of our participants that were able to participate in today's tournament. We definitely want to do more of these in the future with some new names as well. So big thank you to all of our participants that joined. We had a great tournament. We thank you to the viewership. We thank you to everybody. What an incredible match. What an incredible tournament. You guys are really the greatest. This community is awesome and want it to continue to grow. So you guys are a big part of that as well. I'm going to put up that coupon once again. I know we are still having issues with the coupon and the codes and whatnot, but do your best. I know it will be available for a little bit. If you need to copy that and just wait for a little bit later until CompToUs fixes their servers, we can definitely try that again in the future.
Yes, Jeff will be unhooking the potatoes, I've heard, and reconnecting to regular servers at some point. But I don't have exact confirmation on when that will be.
Sounds good. We also want to throw a big thank you to all of our volunteers, all right? Our paid staff from CompToUs. To our organizers, Zhao, Nix, Enoops, Firefox, Caddy, and Discord, Nutcase for helping us with the recruitment. These guys have been the absolute goats in helping me make this not a one-man show. This would never have been a one-man show. So we definitely appreciate all the help and love from all the tournament organizers. So thank you guys for helping me out as usual. And as well, Agent Smith, my co-captain over here. Thank you for helping us out with the casting. It's always a great time. And
I'm from the government and I am here to help. So
sounds good. Alrighty, that is going to pretty much wrap it up for us today. Thank you guys for coming. If you want to see more content or just general Summoners War sort of content, make sure to like and subscribe down below to this video. And then we will be posting some highlights here in the future for those that missed out on today's tournament. But for those of you that did make it, thank you guys so much for participating and hyping up everybody. So congratulations. Okay, I think that's going to about wrap it up. If you guys want to see more of this, make sure to let CompToUs know that we want more tournaments and we want more support in these tournaments as well. As far as, maybe some in-game changes to help us a little bit better with the tournament system. I know Sky Arena has some pretty good systems over there. So hopefully we can bring some of those systems over here and allow for a little bit better tournaments. But I think this one went pretty well for, small little community tournament. What do you think? Any final thoughts, Agent?
It was a lot of fun. It was good. Hopefully, in the future we can maybe get replays. That would be really fun. That way people can watch replays and we can go over things, a little more analysis, that kind of thing. More
sure.
codes would be good. I know this was breaking the bank. Come to
sure.
us on this 200 energy, but more codes. We certainly wouldn't say no. But no, it was really good. It was a lot of fun. I'm hoping for more kinds of modes and different tournament styles we can do in the future, and hopefully that's built in. CompToUs can build that in to to the friend battle.
A lot of small little tweaks that we can have to the friend battle to make it a little even better. So I appreciate everybody coming. That's going to be it for myself and all of the tournament organizers and the casting team. We thank you guys so much for coming out. Make sure to stop by again. All right, guys. I'm TopherSmurf telling you guys to keep on gaming. Peace.
Peace out.